Greetings, chess fans. The chess summer continues here in Pärnu, Estonia, which is the summer capital of the Northern European country. Here, Estonia, one of the Baltic countries. We are here celebrating the legacy of the Estonian chess legend Paul Keres. This is the sixth international chess festival here in Pärnu, and the main event of the tournament of the festival is the A tournament. Right now, we are following round 8 out of 9. This is the second game of the day. Tomorrow, the tournament concludes, but we have quite a bit of action to follow today. I'm Grandmaster of the Neiksans, joined by Women International Master Margaret Olde, and I hope you're going to enjoy the show.
Yeah, welcome back, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely the leaders are going to fight. The first prize needs to be decided, so yeah, looking forward.
Absolutely. So the round already has been ongoing for 1 hour because we're starting our broadcast 1 hour later, approximately, to be more precise, 53 minutes later than than the round is starting. And before we jump into the action and explain what already has happened in these first 53 minutes, let's have a look first. What is the tournament all about?
Yeah, so we have two separate classical tournaments. We have Open A for players rated 1800 plus, and then Open B as well. We are going to mostly focus on Open A, as this is where we have the live boards. But yeah, in total we have 148 participants in the classical. And actually in the weekend we're going to have Rapid and Blitz as well, so more Grandmasters joining, including you, Arturs.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
there's a rumor.
So yeah, but now during the classical, it's 9 rounds. Now it's round 8, so 2 more to go. And the players have 90 minutes plus 30 seconds time control.
Yeah, there's no second time control, and these double rounds really are tough days, and that's why some of the players decide from time to time to make quick draws. One of the games, but already is finished. We are going to talk about it in a minute. But first and foremost, let's talk about also one of the most important reasons for all the chess professionals why they are playing in tournaments. Of course, Pärnu is a very beautiful city here. I had a couple of nice walks, especially in evenings. There's a lot of restaurants, beautiful lighting, nice live music. Also, the location itself, a couple of hundred of meters from the Baltic beach shoreline, makes it a perfect atmosphere. Not only to play chess, but spend some quality time. But of course, the first and foremost, the main reason for any chess fan is a great tournament. And as you can see, there's a very serious prize money involved because in the A tournament, the winner is going to walk away with 2,200 euros with many prizes in many categories.
Yeah, exactly. So the total prize fund for the whole festival is around 16,000 euros. We're growing it each year. And it's also very important that we have some prizes for women, for seniors, for youngsters, and also for the B Open.
Yeah, on the B Open, of course. Yeah, I think the main reason is that to separate the tournament in two, so that there's more chances for the players to fight for the norms.
Exactly, because then you're going to have stronger opponents from the early rounds on. And I mean, maybe later we can talk about a little bit, but there definitely are some people who are right now fighting for the norms during the last rounds.
Yeah, I think during the final round we can try to
exactly.
speculate.
Yep.
Yeah, right now it's a bit too early unless somebody already has finished his game, and then we can talk about what to expect in the next round. And here is the schedule. This is round 8. Today is Friday, at least the last time I checked in the calendar. And round 8 out of 9 is being played right now. Tomorrow it's going to be yet another morning round. The tournament is going to conclude, and with it, of course, I'm going to talk about a bit later, our coverage for the festival is going to finish. There's going to be the closing ceremony, which I don't think we are going to broadcast, but after that there's 2 more events happening here.
Exactly. So we are playing Blitz on Saturday evening, and then Sunday is for Rapid.
Right. A lot of action. So, as you can see, great place to be in August in Estonia. If you want to see the action yourself, come and see it yourself next year. Definitely advise it. But now we're going to tune into the action and see what is happening on the top boards. So right now we have one leader. His name is Nikita Meshkovs. One time, not one time, but the sole leader of the event with 6 points out of 7. Hope I didn't jinx anything. Not one-time leader. I hope he's going to continue to play well. And then there's like a big pack of 5.5 out of 7 players. How many in total is it?
There's 5 players.
5 players.
Are chasing Nikita. And yeah, they are all playing on top 3 boards, so we'll definitely follow their games.
Including one of them is Sebastian Bogner, of course.
Exactly, who Nikita is playing against right now on board number 1.
Sebastian was the early leader of the tournament. I mean, not from the first rounds, but he led the tournament with 4.5 points out of 5. Now he has made 2 draws. Against Kazakowski, he could have lost. This was, I think, in round number 6, but then in the previous round, he played a solid draw against Thomas Laurushas. And as you can see, also, these are the rounds when the Grandmasters are clashing, obviously, between each other. As you can see on the screen, they're on the right. Nikita Meshkov, the tournament leader, just stood up. He is in the white shirt. And there is Sebastian wearing the red. On the left, we have Valery Kazakowski with the light shirt playing against... who is he playing against, actually?
Gleb Petlushny.
Gleb Petlushny, yeah, because I don't recognize, like, from the body language, who is it?
Yeah.
All right.
So both Lithuanians.
Both Lithuanians, of course. Lithuanian derby. So, this is the current position of the leader fight. And before we delve in and understand what's going on, let's first have a quick look and try to estimate what are we seeing here, who is fighting for what, and whose position we like more.
Yeah. Okay, so we see that there's an isolated pawn. We see that they're exactly on d4, but black has 2 bishops. White has knights in the center, so yeah, it's definitely not symmetrical, so they're maybe both looking for some chances, but yeah, I'm not sure who it actually favors.
Who would you play?
I do like the bishops, yeah. So I think black, unless white is somehow concretely very active.
Right. My first impression is that black is more than fine. Black has solved all the opening problems. It doesn't really rule out that there might be some tricks for white. Like, one of the first tricks I'm seeing is bishop d5, knight f6.
Exactly.
Stuff like this. Second trick I'm seeing is something like knight c5 and try to attack the bishop on e6, the pawn on b7. So white can position these pieces really nicely, but I know similar positions pretty well, and I think that this pawn on d4 has the potential to become a weakness in the long run. So I don't think Nikita has a lot of reasons to be happy with the outcome of the opening. And before the broadcast, I was following a bit the speed he was playing, and I think up to a certain point, it was a preparation.
I think he only was thinking the last move, maybe.
Yeah.
But before that, he had 1 hour 30, and Sebastian had like 1 hour, so he was enjoying some time lead for sure.
Yeah, but visually, to be honest, I was not super impressed what Nikita had accomplished.
Yeah.
Because I think the flaws of his position are more obvious than the gains.
Yeah.
So we are gonna now go back from the very beginning and see what's happening, what did happen already. The Trompovsky. And one thing you should know is that Nikita is pretty big expert in the Trompovsky, because when was this? This year or last year, he released a course on modern chess, a very good course. And he really likes it. He enjoys it. And he already has played a couple of very memorable games in the line. So he knows all the details in and out. So that's why here we're not going to, once again, analyze the entire system. G6 is one of the ways for black to play, not the only one. Black immediately gets the bishop pair. E3 makes sense. Also here, by the way, maybe the question is why not E4? Because this would give you some pawn majority at the queen side. it's entirely possible that this is playable, but I think the structure itself, it resembles some Berlin variation from the Royal Lopez, and I think the black is having really good bishops.
Yep.
So e3 was played, c4, and one thing I know that black shouldn't do here is to play c6, because now this pawn can become quite vulnerable. So, for example, white will play knight c3, g3, bishop g2, and maybe even queen b3, and black starts to experience some heat.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why d takes on c4 is played, keep the pawn structure at 2 pawn islands, or we could say 2 mainlands, bishop c4, knight f3, f5. Yeah, f5, I think it's like a preparation move for knight e7, knight f6.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure if this move order is super accurate. So here you see black wants to play knight f6, and Nikita immediately played e4. So again, this is still the prep.
Yeah.
The threat is to play e5. Black has to accept. Knight takes on e4. And here I saw Sebastian spending some time. And again, visually, it doesn't really seem a big deal. But there might be some pressure against the pawn on f7. Some knight e5, some knight g5, some queen b3. And what I suspect is that Nikita knows that there's not much. He has some ideas. But maybe with the speed that he's playing, he's hoping that the opponent is going to steer the game someplace, not the main line. And then he might actually have an advantage. So it's like psychological trick.
Yeah, some semi-bluff, not exactly going for a worse position, but yeah, probably knowing that if black does everything correctly, it's, yeah, he's not enjoying an advantage per se, so.
Yeah, so knight f6 was played, perfectly logical move, and Meshko played knight g5. And here the first choice for black was, why don't you play h6?
Yep.
Because this move is asking for something to happen immediately.
Some takes already?
Yeah, I think so. Knight f7 takes, and some knight e5. So I'm not really sure how accurate is this, but the point is there could be some problems for black.
Yeah.
And black is underdeveloped. I'm pretty sure that there was some deeper prep. Maybe there's another move, but that's why Sebastian immediately said, okay, listen, I'm not going to test your knowledge here.
Yeah.
I'm going to block your bishop and then maybe play h6.
Yeah, which makes sense.
This makes indeed perfect sense. Knight e5 is the attack here. Knight e5 was played, hitting the knight. And maybe Nikita was hoping that Sebastian is not going to pick up this sequence, and now this is not the same, right? I don't think you want to go for this, because these pieces are really strong.
Yeah, protect the king and be fine.
So he played knight e4, bishop e6, he played queen f3, and king g7.
Okay, so black doesn't necessarily want to save his two bishops. He doesn't really care if white takes on d6.
Oh, I think that black would be very happy about this, actually, because then I can play queen d6.
Yeah.
Potentially, again, it's pretty tough to imagine how white's plan to continue, but ultimately one of my ideas could be this. Rearrange the knight.
And then d4 potentially can become a weakness.
Exactly.
Actually. Yep.
Yeah, so maybe queen d5, trade the queens, double that heavy pieces, and this is becoming the real target.
Yep.
Probably you can execute a bit more carefully, but this bishop d6, knight d6, queen d6, I think white's not going to do it. So if I'm Nikita here, I would be thinking at some knight c5.
Okay, yeah. Because also black doesn't want to take the knight. Like, it's a different story if you take either of the knights. So.
Yeah, it really depends. It really depends. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I think here black is still super solid, but the pawn on c5 might be a weakness. But I think we can agree that there's no debate about an advantage. Yeah, so black can play maybe queen e7, target the pawn, and maybe you're going to find a way to defend it. Like some, to be honest, I don't even see how you're planning to defend it. But I could play f6, rook e8, rook d8. I'm just so safe here.
And also easy plans too, and easy moves to make for black.
Yeah. Maybe white doesn't have to do that.
Okay. Can I still try to do some kingside attack or something while my pieces are looking towards the king?
Well, it's either f4 or f5, which
Yeah.
I don't really buy, or some h4, h5, which requires preparation with g3.
Yeah.
I suspect it's going to be a bit slow.
Okay.
I could play maybe f6. I know it's weakening the king, but this knight is annoying.
Yeah. I'll have to go back. Yeah, I think there, yeah.
And now some sort of queen c7, rook e8. And white could play maybe rook e1. I could play bishop g8 and rook e8. Maybe this is how you play this. Like, try to have some kingside attack. The bishop potentially maybe can join the game here.
Yeah. I have at least some plans. Yeah, it's not like I'm reacting to your moves.
No, I mean, there's
Before.
definitely some plans. I agree. But you see, Nikita is thinking,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm not really sure when his opening a prep ended. Maybe he is thinking how wise it is to engage in a big fight here.
Okay, because he is half a point ahead, right?
Right. So he's the leader by half a point, because also a really smart player is always thinking not only about the particular game, he's thinking about the tournament strategy, and he's doing well.
Yep.
Right? And he suspects that in the final round he's gonna have to play Kozakowski anyway.
Probably.
So, and now if he's gonna risk it, does he want to risk it? Is it a smart way to play it safe? And why I'm telling this, because I know Nikita really well.
Yep.
And we have talked about the importance of the white color. And he has himself said that he doesn't really treat the white color as something super special that you have to win at all costs. Of course, you look at the position, and if the position is good, you play it out, like with the white or black color. And sometimes it just quite doesn't work. Like, chess itself is a very solid game, and you try a fancy idea, your opponent solves all the opening problems, and you're like, okay, yeah, so maybe since this is the direct competitor, maybe I'm gonna play solid. Maybe it's a bit too early to tell.
Yeah.
Maybe Nikita is not even. I think there is a draw. Yeah,
Oh,
I had a feeling.
okay.
I had a feeling. Like, just as I wanted to say that Nikita is not yet decided, he has decided.
He did decide.
He
Yeah,
did decide it. All right. No,
So-
I think it's smart. I think it's smart, actually, because he did not really accomplish anything from the opening, and also for Bogner with the black color, like, he's okay with a draw. Tomorrow
Probably,
he's
yeah.
gonna play with white,
Yeah.
most likely. So
And
it's
that
good.
also puts maybe some pressure on the other two boards who are fighting or trying to catch up, yeah?
Yeah.
On second and third board, you would want to win because then you're gonna share the lead and then fight for the win tomorrow.
Right. The second board still continues, and maybe a bit later we'll get a chance to adjust the camera a bit. But yeah, let's continue with the second board,
Yep.
because I wanted also to mention that the third board finished very quickly in a draw. And this is also really great news for Kozakowski, because all of the players, and not maybe only Kozakowski, perhaps also Gleb Bedluzhny, right? But
yeah.
I think those who are trying to catch up with the leader, you see the leader just played a draw. So this means the fight for the first place is still open.
There's
And
also extra pressure, maybe.
yeah, sure. Extra pressure, extra chances.
Yeah, our camera is moving.
Camera is moving. Yeah, while it's moving, I think I'm going to show you the overview of the playing menu. Here it is. Now, just a second.
Okay. Yeah.
There's the playing venue. This is one of the conference rooms of the Estonia Resort and Spa Hotel.
Yes.
Yeah, I still haven't learned it. Very, very nice location. It's a bit chilly, to be honest, inside. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, but it's tough to maintain the right temperature always, so that it's
Not too warm.
Not too warm, not too cold.
Much air
I know this.
conditioning.
I know this. Yeah, like, it's always a big question.
Yeah.
So, Kazakowski against Podlozny. The winner of this game potentially can catch up with the leader because there's nobody else with 5.5 points.
Exactly. So if you win, you're sharing the lead with Meshkov. So that's
And a fight for the championship.
probably
tomorrow.
play against him tomorrow. And yeah, so definitely motivation.
But it's not a lot. Like, I'm looking at Kazakowski's position right now. What does he have? Does he even have anything?
The nice d5 square.
Yeah, but
That's it.
that's it. And it's very also interesting that he just played King f1, allowing the take on f3.
Yep.
So this would give him a total control of the light squares. Of course, it would ruin the pawn structure, but if I'm black, I'm seriously considering it. So we can definitely start from the very beginning.
Yeah. Because I think Valery was also playing super fast, like the opening phase.
Right.
So it was a prep at least up to some point.
The Italian game, the Hungarian variation. And I gotta confess, Margaret, I didn't really think that the Italian game Hungarian variation is a serious opening for a long time.
Okay, why is that?
The reason is that I believe it's so much more passive than the Bishop c5 variation, especially since I had played some nice games. But lately I have changed my mind, especially since I played a couple of times against very good opponents, and they show me ideas I was not really aware of.
Yeah.
And that's why I think actually it's very nice idea, very nice system.
Okay.
So knight c3. Oh, sorry. I think, yeah, here. Knight c3, the big idea is to stop d5. I think the other move is rook e1.
Which also kind of stops d5. Right?
Yeah, I think rook e1 is actually the main move, but okay. Knight c3, d6. Black wants to win the bishop for free, so you stop him. Knight a5, c5, bishop g5. A big fight for the weakened light squares. Takes, knight e5. But if you already know something about Sicilian Sveshnikov, that one weakness on d5 is not enough, and two bishops compensated,
Yeah.
black is fine.
And here you can't even really attack the d6 pawn, so it's not really a weakness.
Yeah, indeed. Black immediately saves the bishop. Whoa, queen g5.
So it was very intentional that white wanted to go to the endgame, yeah? Or I don't know.
Yeah,
you
but
can call it an endgame. But...
this is some theory still. Yeah. All right. Trade the queens. Play c3.
So he's prepping for some pawn pushes, huh?
Okay. So this was the position on Podlozny just play bishop e6. First and foremost question, why not bishop f3?
Yeah, that would make sense. Huh? Okay, I'll take, obviously.
I need to smoke out the knight. I think you can't tolerate it.
Yep.
So what about
Prep it.
here?
Yep. Okay.
Maybe f4.
Oh yeah, because you can't really take, I guess. Yeah. So there's some f6 issues. Not sure if it works actually. Yeah, you take it just.
Maybe you can take it.
Yeah.
I don't know, how special is this position? Like, you're gonna put the bishop on d5? So what's so special about it? It's not super clear to me. Like, maybe after the takes, rook d6. Okay, you don't play f4. You play b4. This is why you put the rooks here. I'm gonna play knight e7. Is this really anything? Maybe king e2 takes and takes.
Yep. Yeah, we just passively sit, then can cash to it.
Is there really any chance to capitalize on this? I have a very hard time to believe. Like, I have the greatest respect for the bishop. But, okay, and there's some a5 ideas. But, I don't know. But this would probably mean that black would be in a passive
Yeah.
defense. And Pedluzdin was not in the mood.
Which kind of maybe makes sense, yeah. You don't want to suffer against the grandmaster opponent, yeah.
All right. So he played bishop e6.
Yeah.
And I think he still wants to smoke out the knight.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the big ideas, one of the big themes of the Hungarian variation is to play this b4 at some point.
Yeah.
To generate some play. And black would typically respond something like captures, captures. But I am not aware of this position without the dark square bishop, because let me show you what I know. So I used to play this line. d6, a4, knight a5, bishop a2, c5. This is what I play. And there's this fancy move, knight a3. Black would go something like this. c3, bishop e6, takes, takes. And then it's something like rook b1. Maybe not rook, but maybe it was bishop d2. I already don't remember. And black's idea, ultimately, is to play b4, takes, takes. So this is what black wants. And black's idea is to play b5, knight c4. Let's say, again, black is not doing anything. Knight c4, knight e7, bishop b4. Something like this. So there's some pressure, right? There's some pressure against this pawn. I might even play d4 for the measure. Some queen c7, knight e5 stuff is possible here. So maybe not here. And because of this bishop, I'm slotted better.
Yeah.
This is what I understand. Of course, it's not so simple, but that's the core idea.
Yeah. Yep.
And now I'm looking at this. So if I'm playing b4, how is this position similar to that position? Like that's what I would try to understand.
Yeah.
So I'm missing the bishop on b2.
Yeah.
But
Queens as well.
Queens as well, but I'm having the bishop on a2. So I'm missing the b5, bishop b4 idea to target a pawn.
Which was kind of one of the main ideas. So.
Sort of. So maybe black can actually play something like knight e4, and if I take it, get access to the c3 square, maybe it's not relevant.
Yeah.
So many questions. But I think that white needs to play b4 because I'm a strong believer that all the good things start with a proper pawn play. So you can't make a progress just because one weakness. Yeah. Like you need a pawn
you have been preparing, yeah, with the rooks on b and c1 and.
Yeah, so you play b4 to secure the pawn on b4. You put the rook on c1 so that in case the c file opens, this rook is positioned where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
So this part makes sense. But I'm not sure what black's supposed to do after this. Because who said that black has to even do all of this? That black has to take it? Who said that?
Yeah.
Maybe I just play b6. And b6 in similar positions with the bishop on d2 is not so good. Because then I get to play b5.
Yep.
The bishop here stands well, and I play d4. But I can't play d4 without the bishop and with this bishop on g7 alive. So it's something else.
Yeah. You can try to convince that the black's knight is bad, but I get a couple of moves and... Or maybe there's some concrete issues.
Did I miss something?
Some a5 or something maybe? Like, you're not on time to protect everything?
Something like this maybe, yeah? This could be nice. Yeah, this is actually nice. This bishop is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And knight e7 could be some knight e7 stuff.
Yep.
In some lines.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so this is something else. And Kazakowski is thinking. Yeah, so I think he's going to play b4.
Oh, what?
That was a bad moment to mention it.
So he redecided. Let's just call it that.
I think he's going to play b4 and he played rook a1. But
But why? Does he want to reroute his knight somewhere? Just protected his bishop, or? go a5, bishop c4, a5.
It's such a weird move. I'm sure he has an idea.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah, defend the bishop. But why not b4? Because the way I understand it, he did this to play b4.
For sure, yeah. You
And-
didn't go rook b1 for any other reason, right?
Yeah, look
So-
at this. And also, wait, I think I understand. No, maybe I don't understand. Because I thought that after, you can't play b4 immediately, because black's ready to take on f3 and put the knight on d4, right?
Yep.
So I thought if you play here b4, black cannot repeat the idea, right? Or can he?
Maybe he... Yeah, he should be too slow, right? Takes, and now I can take tonight.
Can he repeat?
No, but... This...
Oh, what am I missing? Why is this winning suddenly? What I'm not seeing? Okay, I'm gonna.
It's so winning. There has to be something very concrete there.
Oh, wow.
Ah, the bishop is trapped. Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you could miss that because otherwise, like, I'm not so sure. Like, okay, white is maybe better. Knight e7, rook c7, and take, and here,
Yeah, and then you'll go to an endgame.
and
which
take,
will-
and you win the pawn by the way of 7 as well.
Yeah. But
Obstacle
then
of bishops.
you'll exchange everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, but then b4 works. Like, okay, even with this piece win, but why not b4? Because this is why he did it. Is there some other reason? Engine also says b4 is a move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was to be expected, and he changed his mind.
Yes. Maybe he's just trying to confuse Gleb.
Yeah, but there's no need to
Yeah, if
do that
before-
when you have a clear
exactly,
plan, right?
For sure. But now what's Black's plan? Like, are you...
Get the king on f8 and smoke the knight out, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe play bishop f8, knight e7. I'm not sure, but I need to smoke it out. This is 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and this is 1, 2. Check on f6 doesn't give anything. There's
Yep.
king g7. So
Exactly.
if I put the bishop in f8, I need to watch out for d4.
Yeah.
I would try bishop f8 to be honest. Like my first thought process. Yeah, like I'm trying this,
Okay, you mentioned d4, so...
but not here. Yeah.
But not...
No, here you're
doesn't
just
probably
twice
Yeah,
there.
you're...
and the
yeah,
bishop is
there's-
going back.
it's going back. There's nothing. Yep.
So maybe Kazakowski wanted to improve the knight, like here. But why would you?
This was the perfect place for the knight. right?
Exactly. Yeah, maybe he wants to trade the knights and put it back, but I don't believe it. Like you could even trade and play knight e7, and then after c4, there's no chance for white whatsoever to win this. Like 0 chances.
Yeah.
h5, bishop h6, fix the bishop. There's
Yeah.
everything is locked.
Yep. Okay.
Strange.
Yeah.
But also king g8, king f8 looks logical because the king is so far away.
Yeah, and it's not doing anything anymore there, so...
Yeah. Mystery. That's a small mystery, I gotta say. Let me check if the camera is fixed, by the way.
Yeah. I guess it kind of... Yeah, I can... okay, we can see them, so it's...
Right.
All the or like board 1 and 3 are finished, so it's not like we're gonna get 2 boards at the same time anyways right now, so...
Right. Yeah, I don't think we can see any other cameras, any other boards, so I think I'm gonna simply zoom in a bit.
Yeah, sure. Like we did last round, yeah?
Right.
You can show your tech skills.
Alright, on camera.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
like,
zoom in.
the one thing to also consider is that Gleb has 45 minutes, so he has spent a lot of time. But it might be that if he now figures out the plan, it's a lot easier if he gets to a position where like, there is not that much sharp ideas, so...
Right. Yeah, that's him. That's Ina Gapanenko standing in front. She's like playing very close,
Yep.
playing her own game. All right, we have to continue observe.
Yep.
Another draw.
Oh.
Board 4. Sharan. Hagen Puch finished in a draw. Hagen was pretty upset, obviously.
Yeah, he had a tough round last one. So.
Yeah, he lost against Nikin Meshkov, so he was not really in the mood
Yeah.
to play for more.
Yep. So.
And it was... What?
Something weird.
What
I see weird pieces at weird places.
Oh.
But they've thought, so it's not like it's an opening.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we have to go down.
I'm sorry. What is
at
this?
least.
It's not like it's something normal.
Yep, it's not that like they both ended with, I don't know, 135 and let's do a draw.
Yeah. I thought this is exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is pretty normal stuff.
Yep.
Normal. Even Queen A1 is normal.
Yep.
Give the queen along the diagonal. Okay, maybe no need to retreat. Everything is symmetrical. White does the same, black does the same. Everything disappears. H3 looks totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
And now it goes totally cuckoo. So rook d8 here, knight g4. 9g4 is a mistake. And I wonder why. I think his idea was to meet knight x on g4
Bishop G7.
with bishop g7.
Yep.
I think so. But he missed f6.
Oh.
This happened actually. Yeah, no, this
What?
happened. This did happen. I'm sorry. It did happen. So instead of knight x on g4, black was winning with queen c7.
Move. And why is black winning?
Yeah, that's a very, very legit question. So the rook is hit. So I go here. Let me allow the engine to think of it.
Yeah.
I just want to show the line.
Def. What?
Knight takes.
I'm confused, but okay.
This is like the top choice with queen g3.
Queen G3, yes. And I can't really protect against.
Yeah, and you're busted immediately.
Like rook F1, and then what happens?
Queen f1, rook b2.
Ah, okay, yeah, sorry. Okay.
So the entire concept was flawed. But the funny thing is, yeah, so black did not notice. Bishop g7 is like checkmate. I don't think I've even ever seen the idea.
No, it's cool.
It's very, very nice idea. f6, bishop takes on f8. Once again, black is winning, but one move. No, wait, is it one move? So queen c7, double attack.
I mean, yeah, you have some.
Takes, king f7. What do you even do here? Everything is hanging. This is hanging. This is hanging. Here.
Yeah.
And I think you can just take the rook.
Yeah, why not?
And win this. Wow, that's a pretty big miss.
What is this?
And Hagen had time.
Yeah.
He played knight f2.
Whoa.
Check. King f7, rook f8, then. Hang on.
I'm so confused.
This is not the draw, right?
I don't think
Is this
so.
even real?
I will ask.
Yeah. Okay.
I will check
All right.
this.
All right. I'm officially confused. What on earth is this? Because the point is now, there's no way you agreed to draw in such a position. King e6, knight e4 check.
Oh, okay. I already have an update because I was warned about this game apparently. They actually did a draw on move 20. And then they were discussing some funny variations without putting the kings in the center.
Thank you.
So that makes so much more sense.
All right.
This was
Okay.
very tender.
So this was inspiration.
Yes.
All right.
So they were
Thank
just
you for the
trying some
players.
very funny
For your
things.
inspiration. You really got us confused.
Exactly. But they were cool variations, yeah.
But this is why, if somebody is playing a digital board, first you fix the position, put the kings in the center of the board, and then you start analyzing.
Yes.
That's the procedure.
Exactly. Just for the sole reason not to confuse the commentators. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
So from top 4 boards, 3 already are finished. Let's move on to the board number 5. And I think also this is going to be an opportunity for us to see what is happening on lower boards. In the past rounds, we focused quite a bit on the top boards, like mostly top 5, and now there's definitely some other boards we can follow.
Sure.
So,
also something crazy here. Trying to count the pieces.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
White is up a rook.
For now, yes.
For now.
Yep.
And yet black is winning. How about that?
That's an interesting point, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, let's try to understand what happened, yeah.
Opening.
Oh, some smart ideas, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to trick.
Immediately try to play bishop h3. White responded h3. Now white cannot castle.
Oh. Okay.
And white is worse. Because of
the castle, yeah.
Yeah, I think this queen c8 is not really such a dangerous idea, but white reacted.
Yeah.
And now it's an idea. So black got really aggressive. White still cannot castle. Oh. So this is the secret. Look at this. Knight c4, threading the fork. Black ignores. Now comes the intermezzo move.
Knight b4 is cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Queen e2 was the correct move. Because d3 does not work. There's going to be c-takes on b4. Very important detail.
Yep.
White did not find it. White played queen d1. Now d takes on c3 is very strong. And the difference is black will get an extra tempo to play c2.
Oh.
And now this is where black is winning. c2, queen e2, rook a8. Because of this one move.
Okay, so c2 is a very important move, yeah?
Yeah. So here, Lakhtelma made a big mistake. He should have played queen e2. D takes on c3 anyway, and now show castle. So you see there's the big difference. Rook takes on a8, b takes on c3, and the position is normal. Like, okay, black is like better, 2 pawns for the exchange, but the game continues.
Yeah.
But the pawn on c2 is such a monster that I think black is immediately technically winning.
Yeah. Okay. That's... I'm not even sure what to say about it. Like, it's...
Yeah.
Kind of...
So we're getting a lot of inspired chess.
Yeah, for sure. That's what you get in the evening rounds, maybe, if it's double rounds, yeah.
All right.
Do we see forward? Yeah.
Absolutely. Board number 6. Mikalis Vingris against Toivo Keinonen. Okay.
Yeah.
So for Toivo, it's a chance to fight back. Previous round, he suffered a heartbreak loss against Daniel Kopilov.
Yep.
It's really a shame because he played a very nice piece sacrifice idea. He was winning. And in the complications, he just did not find a way. But again, Kopilov was in the time scramble finding some very impressive moves.
Exactly.
So it is what it is. And here we have again, Mikalis is playing against the French defense. And something has gone slightly wrong for white. Is it? Because maybe I'm a bit biased because of the bar. I'm seeing knight g6 idea. Maybe there's some queen d3 stuff.
That must be his ideas, right?
Right.
He went knight h4, so...
But as usual, chess is very concrete. I'm not sure I immediately see where's the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe it's some bishop h5.
Okay, spinning a tempo, yeah. Maybe. Do I have a good square to go with my queen? Yeah, you would want to go
It's
there,
a
but
very good question.
because knight b4 is another tempo if I need.
Yeah, queen d3 is knight b4. That's why I didn't go there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I understand. Maybe queen e8. Stopping knight g6. It's not super clear. Yeah, I could. And is it g5 even something the black wants to do? Weakening the king? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll maybe just show very quickly. Yeah, the opening phase.
Yep.
The French defense. Knight e2. Yeah, this is getting pretty popular lately. Was this also not one of the games of the World Championship match? Dingle ran against Gukesh.
Yeah, it might have been
One of the early games.
Yeah, because they played quite a few French defenses.
Right. So all of this is pretty standard. Black is challenging white's center. White can't keep it. Knight f3, knight c3. Bishop d7. So black's typical idea is bishop e8, bishop h5. H3 is...
The bar really doesn't like it.
Yeah. Not my move I would choose. I don't know what I would do. I would... There's an idea to get the bishop on g3. There, I think the knight actually... Does it not belong on g3 here in these positions? Like here. Does it not belong on g3? I could be wrong.
Instead of c3, you want to go g3?
No, I just know some positions where the knight really stands well on g3. I could be wrong. I mean, okay, knight c3 is a move. Yeah, it's probably this bishop g5, bishop h4. Here, here. And somehow there's a fight for d5 square.
No.
All right, Mikolas missed it. a6, okay.
Yeah.
Rook
I
e1.
wanted to go queen c7, so then a6 makes some sense, I guess.
Yeah, but I quite don't follow. Why do you need h3? For what? For what purpose do you need h3? Was he afraid of some knight g4?
Yeah. I mean, okay, what if happens if I just go h3 now? Are you going to sacrifice something somewhere? Like f2, queen h4, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. And something. Yeah, you said it correctly. Queen h4. King. Oh.
Yep.
Oh my. Queen f3, queen e1.
Yep.
Okay. So that's why h3. I see.
So he was afraid, yeah? For a reason.
For a reason.
Yep. And now, come on. Yep.
All right. And now he played bishop g5, but now this idea no longer works because the pawn is not here. I'm pretty sure he could have played the opening a bit better. This is not a good addition. I think the black wants to play bishop e8 anyway. Yeah, like he provoked the rook on e7, but black is actually pretty happy about it. Oh, there you go.
Okay, but so is knight g6 a threat or not? Like, does white want to? Or is black fine trading those, I guess?
It's a very good question. Okay, here's a funny idea. What about I play g5? Because I have the rook here.
Okay, if I already went there, I have to go g6.
Yeah.
I have to go back.
How about this one?
Okay, h6 is hanging, so...
Sorry. I probably want to prep the idea.
Yep. The idea is scary, but luckily it doesn't work right.
But so is this diagonal.
Yeah.
And what if I play knight e7, knight f5?
I like that, but okay, the board doesn't like it, but I
don't know.
Well, it's complicated, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty complicated. It's like I'm not even sure.
It's like e6 will become weak as well at some positions, but then again my king can become weak, and
I mean, most importantly, how do I play g4? If I can't play g4, I'm not going here.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
Like maybe bishop f4, but then maybe bishop f4, and then you can play g4. But then again, the
If I
pawn on
take,
e6 is under attack.
Yep.
Like there's so many things. Like I don't think that Kanan can make this decision so easily. So he did not do it.
Yep.
He played bishop h to check.
Okay, I move my king. I would assume to h1. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to put the king.
Yeah, for sure.
At that file. It's also some bishop g3 ideas.
Yeah.
Bishop h2 is a pretty common move before playing bishop f4.
Yeah.
It's a typical Sicilian move to weaken the g3 square or the f2 pawn. Very common idea.
Yep.
First give a check, then play bishop f4, and then there's some weaknesses because the king is on h1, not on g1.
Okay. So probably he does have to go to f4, yeah, because you can't keep your bishop there. I would.
I mean, you can sacrifice
assume, but yeah. At least as long as the knight is on h4.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go here. Maybe there's some bishop h5 intermezzo move as well.
Yeah, because I'm not going to go g4. That's kind of insane, I guess. But what if you now do the g5 idea? Does it change anything, or?
Probably the same.
Yeah.
g3, bishop g3, queen g3 looks scary.
Yeah, they still can't make g4 work.
Still, maybe you can in some lines, like it's only a pawn, and I don't know, like yeah, like let Kanan then worry about these things.
Exactly.
There's so many things to consider, and while he's thinking, we are gonna check another game.
Yep.
Board number 7, the Jan Samuel Kostov against Yuri Lopshun.
Okay. Oh, they've made a lot of moves. Oh, at least they've changed a lot of pieces. And the computer really likes black.
Extra pawn.
Yeah, pure pawn up. I mean,
queen e1 check is a big check.
Yes, white's king is quite a bit weaker compared to black's king, I guess, at least for now. Yeah. I mean,
actually, I have to show the opening, Margaret.
Yeah, okay, let's go. I see a brilliancy, so...
Yeah, I spotted something, double exclam move. Some ninja.
Oh.
Boom.
Yeah, okay, that's a trick.
Yeah, but I'm not sure this is even such a good idea. Like, d5 weakening all those squares. I think that something like
Because it looks a normal position.
castle, bishop e3, h3 makes a bit more sense, but this is a bit too much.
Yeah, he probably had the concrete idea that he wants to go c5, but it just doesn't really work.
Right. Yeah, concretely because of knight e5. Yeah, and he just got to position down a pawn after the opening. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. How did Costa play in the previous round?
I can check. But at some point he had some... Oh, he's done 2 draws in a row.
Oh, he hasn't lost it. I thought maybe he was...
Yeah, he lost against Andriashkin in round 4 and then...
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. But he hasn't had a good tournament really, so...
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not very good start here for the game, and now he's down a pawn.
Yeah.
Good game for Lopshun, of course.
Oh, there's another draw.
Board number 8.
Yep.
Fischer against Haitin is a
Yeah.
draw.
I guess also Fischer, after yesterday's tough loss in the evening game, he maybe is not feeling that motivated anymore because he was kind of chasing the good places and norms.
Right. All right. Then we have a chance to check more games. Ina Gapanenko, board number 9.
Yeah, she's actually played quite well. I think yesterday she actually took a free round, so she was enjoying time with her son in the spa and got the half point for round 6.
Right. So there's also a fight for the women prizes.
Mm-hmm.
500 euros first prize. So
Yep.
it's still something to fight for. And this is the position that she got after the opening. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, the opening some French. No, it's not French. It's something else. A Lapin. Sicilian,
Yeah.
a Lapin. Somehow.
Somehow, I'm not sure how, but somehow it got
Yeah.
there, yeah.
2 pawns against 3. Double pawns for white, but
Mm-hmm.
the knight on d6 is very unfortunately placed.
Yeah.
Black would be normally very happy if he was able, for example, trade off the minor pieces and play king e7.
Mm-hmm.
But the knight on d6 changes things because now white is thinking in many lines ideas like c5 into the king is gone, defending the d7 square,
Yeah.
rook d7. For example, let me just show you a line. White is
let's
actually
move,
even to
yeah.
move. So let me just play rook d2,
Yep.
just to showcase the idea. f6 and rook d1.
Mm-hmm.
Target the knight. You go here, I play rook d7.
Yeah, and it's annoying how I'm actually protecting the b7 pawn. Mm-hmm.
Could be a big problem. So
Yep.
this knight on d6, it's kind of like safe and protecting the, not protecting, but attacking the pawn on c4 in some lines, but it's actually very badly positioned knight.
Yeah. And I also can't, like, trade the rooks in any variations on d8, because your bishop is also annoying there, so...
And you can't trade the bishop because then the knight is
Like
hanging.
hanging, yep.
So I think white's going to play rook d2 or maybe even rook d3,
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure it's not under attack by the knight or the bishop.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I also can't castle if I would want to, because then c5 might also be some sort of a...
Okay, I think I
Yeah.
missed something. I'm not sure what. What's the idea of rook d2 and rook d3?
Computer just wants to be more concrete, yeah.
Computer says c5, knight f5, b4. Which, by the way, also is a very logical idea.
Yeah.
Same idea. The king walks away, you play rook d7.
Yep. The knight can actually get trapped at some point, yeah.
Right,
Doesn't
and
have
if
to
I go
lose.
here,
No, some...
g4, and knight e4 could be very human.
Yeah.
This is, yeah, very unpleasant because engine gives some other crazy line. Engine says instead of g4, there's some b5. Allowing the trade and doubling the pawns. I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah, like you can calculate and maybe you're like, okay, if it concretely I have some good squares, but like logically you wouldn't
I would not be
really-
looking at this. I
Yeah.
think I would be looking at there's a weakness on d6. Oh, I can play
Mhm.
g4, knight e4.
I
Yeah.
really want to go 94, yeah.
Right. All right. So c5 actually is strictly the only move to secure white, the big advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, not really so simple for Gaparenko.
Yep.
Board number 10. Michael Kapilov against Akaki Shalomberidze. Let's check it very quickly.
Black has 19 minutes.
Oh.
This is the first thing that I saw, I guess. The position looks normal-ish. As long as black can finish the development. But I'm not sure you can.
There's some pressure against the pawn on c5 and pawn on b7.
Yeah.
So, whatever happened in the opening phase, white has the semi-open c-file.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, 50-minute lead, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, this was probably some English. I think white just played e3.
Mm-hmm.
e3, d takes bishop e3. Looks like some English happening. All right, so this is board number 10.
Yep.
And finally, the last digital board, we have Oliver Vartiovara.
Oh, I checked this game from the opening. It was also a
Oh,
really weird thing.
already an endgame against Thomas Povilaitis.
Yeah.
How did I play so quickly?
No, because it was something in, like, black was completely losing from the opening, like from move 6 or 7.
Yeah, but this is move 42.
I know, he's still losing. So maybe just... This was some very weird. This was the position I saw, and I was confused. But
Why not knight c6? Okay.
and they were playing relatively, or like at least Vartivaara was playing fast. And chess is mysterious. I see you being confused.
Sometimes chess is not hard.
Sometimes you just pawn up, and it's nice, yeah.
And all of this is happening like in 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I think they had the exact same times up to move 10, or like, no, maybe not 10, but like 15 or 20, and then they've been just playing with 30 seconds, yeah?
Okay.
They just want to get an early evening.
All right. All right. So it still has the extra pawn
Yeah.
and is doing really well. Knight e4, knight g3 is the threat. I suppose you play something like king c2. But then again, you need to see what happens after knight c4. Some calculation might be necessary. That's a fork. King b3
Yes.
drops the pawn on b2.
That's also, yep, exactly.
Not so simple.
Okay.
All right. Let them have their fun.
Yeah.
But we are going to make our first break. After the break, we're going to follow, obviously, once again, the leader fight. Can Valery Kozakowski or Gleb Podluzhny join the leader, Nikita Meshkov? So who is going to lead the tournament before the final round? We are going to see after the break. So in the meantime, the viewers, take some refreshments. Hope you enjoy the coverage and see you soon. We're coming back, the viewers, from Pärnu, Estonia, where the 6th Paul Keres Memorial is taking place. This is round 8 out of 9, the penultimate round to determine who is going to become the new winner of this year's edition. Right now we have one leader of the tournament. His name is Nikita Meshkov, Latvian Grandmaster, but there are more games ongoing and potentially one of the players can still catch up with the leader. I'm Grandmaster Arturs Neiksans, together with Women International Master Margaret Olde, and we are ready to continue with the broadcast.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess let's go straight to board number 2, where the fight is going, yeah?
Absolutely. So, this is the position, this is the board. As you can see, some changes have happened, and first thing I'm gonna fix immediately is the camera.
Yep, let's try to make them bigger.
Make it even larger.
Yep.
For your viewing experience. And even more larger. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
All right.
So where we left it was with some weird rook a1 move, yeah? We were trying to understand what Kasakowski was thinking, because the plan didn't see what the plan was before, I guess, is the way to put it. The knights have disappeared.
Yeah.
Knights, yeah.
So it's a very strange moment. And, you know, Margaret, I think I'm going to attribute it to the tiredness of the players. So there was this position right here. This was some very big prep by Kasakowski.
Yep.
And the position, I gotta say, it doesn't really look anything special to me. Like, there's some pressure, some control of the light squares. Actually, black can even take on f3 and smoke out the knight from d5 by some knight e7. But okay, white has some pressure.
Yep.
So what I quite could not understand, why in this position, white did not continue with the forementioned before. So instead, Kasakowski played rook a1, played king e2, black smoked out the knight.
Yep.
White decided to trade it, and after a5, rook d7, now d5 is once again a possibility.
Yeah.
So from one point of view, like, he still has the good knight against the bad bishop.
Yep.
But why all of this was still necessary?
That's a good question, because you had a really good knight there, right? So, and we're discussing some very concrete plans with b4.
Maybe he did not like this knight e7, like some non-concrete ideas. Or maybe they're on the contrary, they were very concrete. Like after b4, knight e7 is knight e7, your rook is under attack. Yeah,
Yep.
so
Both rooks are hanging though, so okay.
right. And maybe he didn't like
Yeah.
that black does this and now plays knight e7, but wait, your rook is still under attack on c8. So it's like, I quite could not figure it out. So Valerie has very good knowledge of opening theory, but this maneuver that he did play before, it was hinting he's going to go for b4.
Yeah.
You understand our confusion, right? And that's why he was ready for bishop f3 and b4, and now he changed his mind. That's why.
Yeah, rook a1, we were relatively puzzled, I guess. So
Really puzzled. Anyway, this is the position. So he still has some pressure, but objectively it's not a lot, really.
yeah, and do we think d5 is like sort of a threat? I mean, black probably, like rook d7 was kind of indicating towards that, but okay, Valerie says not scared of it.
not scared. So I think that here this bishop takes on e6 deserves some attention, because again, you want to play b4.
Yep.
Not d4. D4, you know, one thing I can definitely guarantee is that many players overestimate the importance of the pawn break in the center. They think like, I gotta play d4 at all costs. I gotta, strike in the center. There's no rule that says that. And I think it also is not very sensible to strike in the most protected place. Like, for example, this is the most protected place. There's the bishop, there's the 2 pawns. So why would you do that, right? So I think that if you can't directly strike in the center, which of course sometimes is really great, you're looking for the alternatives. And the alternative is some b4, right? But maybe it's not really so simple, because if you play b4, first and foremost, you need to watch out for rook c2 check at the end of the line. And second, I'm getting some Sicilian vibes, like let's say takes, rook takes on c4, bishop e7, rook c7. What is this position?
Yeah, the c3 can become weak.
Exactly.
Black can find some counterplays. So.
And these rooks on a b1 and a1, they're really
What
badly
are they doing there?
placed.
Yeah.
So bishop e6 was a move, but Valerie decided to play knight e2, and as you suggested, Margaret, is that he's not afraid of d5, but since we're commentators, we just gotta check it out.
Yeah. Does he want to put his knight on e4 afterwards, like take and put knight on e4? Say it's still a good bishop, it's good knight, and but it's not much, and it's not a bad bishop anymore, really. Yeah, that's
unless there's some concrete ideas.
Okay.
To get the knight on d5.
Yeah, and then the bishop remains blocked, and nobody can actually challenge the knight there. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely consider it. Maybe I can play rook d4, knight c3, and after knight e5 get ready to play e4. So something like bishop f8.
Okay, I'll do f3. I don't want to go there, but I really want to make my plan work.
But it doesn't work because there's always takes, and knight f6
Knight f6.
check.
Yep.
Well, it's not so. I don't think it's so clear. Even if you get the knight on d5, you do have pretty weird rooks.
For sure.
The rook on d4 is strong. e4 could be a strong idea. Like, I'm not like 100% convinced about this entire idea.
Okay. Yep. So what else can I do?
Maybe you need to play some slow move, like rook d1. And I was thinking, if you're going to take on e4, I would love to take on e6, ruin your pawn structure, but there's intermezzo.
Yep.
So I play knight e4, hit the bishop, and now this will be like dream come true position.
Yeah. Okay. That
Perfect knight, that bishop.
Yep. Black
but
doesn't need to go there.
Of
you
course.
Don't have to take on e4.
He's going to play king g7.
Something smart. Yep.
Improve the king, protect the bishop, bishop g5 potentially.
No,
it's just, there's nothing here. Like, I don't buy this. Like, black is perfectly okay. He doesn't even have any weaknesses.
Yeah, exactly.
And this bishop is not a weakness. Like, it can go to g5.
Yeah. Okay. But then, like, if you can play d5, then you probably want to play d5, yeah? If you see nothing wrong with it when you're playing with black.
Actually, I think that Kazakowski's idea is to play bishop d5 and knight c4. Or maybe bishop e6 and knight c4 and b4. Let me just show you, like, I have played some similar positions. Sometimes you can do this. Black, let's say, does this. And it feels like black is doing pretty great.
Yeah,
Pawn majority and everything.
yes.
And I'm playing b4.
Okay. Yeah, let's say I take, I guess.
I'm having my doubts again. Like, yeah, I start to think there's something, and then I notice rook c5.
Yeah.
So it's getting very concrete.
Concrete again. Yep.
Like, these ideas exist. Thank you, Lina Lee, for the raid of 13. Really appreciate it. How are you doing? We are right now providing coverage from Pärnu, Estonia. There's a Paul Keres Memorial. Penultimate round, round number 8.
Okay, so do we go back? Yeah, he's made some sort of a move. He played king g7.
Right. He did play king g7, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know.
So he's
Why?
not scared of the bishop d5 ideas.
Yeah, but why not d5? Like,
That's a good question.
I don't quite see.
Because he was prepping for it, and you would kind of want to play it if you see nothing wrong with it.
No, but now I think that Kazakowski can play either bishop d5 or bishop e6. I really like this. Bishop e6. It seems like, no, but black is fine. Like, he just covered those weaknesses.
Yep.
But actually, in the long run, when you're going to play d5, the pawn on e5 becomes weakness. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Olinelli. So,
Okay, but do you have enough to make something happen? Because, as you said, I covered the weaknesses. I'm just gonna stand. The bishop is not great, but
no, but I am going to play something in the
gonna go
queen side.
b4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
some b4 stuff. And let's say if you play d5, I might at some point go back, put the knight on f3,
Yeah,
organize some
e5.
some pressure here. No, I don't know. Like, I think that Pedluzny just missed a great opportunity here. So both players are committing to some inaccuracies here,
Yeah.
the way I'm seeing it. Like, there was no need for Valerie to retreat and then once
Yeah.
again fight for the control of the d5 square. You're like,
Yep, makes sense.
that's right.
Yeah.
I slightly don't understand it. He's definitely tired.
Yeah, I mean, it also makes sense. It's been a lot of double rounds. The tournament
Yeah.
is, going towards the end. So
And they're also teammates, I think, of the national team. I'm not really sure about Gleb. He is a young talent. Like, he could be within the rating range to play already in the national team. Maybe he already played.
I think he played in the last
did play,
Olympiad.
yeah?
They played together. Yeah.
Yeah, Kazakowski definitely played. So Kazakowski, Laurushas, Poltinavichus, Titas Strimavichus, and then there's like, these are the four strong grandmasters, and there's the question who is the fifth one, and it could be the younger brother of Strimavichus. What is his name? I forgot.
Pius.
Pius, yeah, Pius Strimavichus, and then there's also Gleb Pedluzny, of course. Yeah.
Yep.
So they have a lot of young and talented players. So,
Okay.
all right. Anyway, yeah. What if White plays c4 to lock the docks with bishop in jail? You mean here? Yeah, but the bishop is not really in the jail. That's the question we have in the chat. So the bishop
Yeah.
is going to join the game with bishop g5. I think here the big question is how White is going to initiate some pawn play. And with rooks on a1, b1, it's got to be some b4.
Has to be
Not
something,
d4.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
b4.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Do we find something else? Because we've had a lot of results, but there's still some games going for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we are going to go now to the board number 5.
Yep.
Henry Lachtelma. So there's a pawn on c2. We discussed this. This was the crazy position. Like, I don't think you've seen this many times. So, like here. Black is down a rook, and black is
whole
winning.
rook. Yep.
Can you imagine this? So black is down the rook, and black is winning. So chess is hard, right?
Yeah. And it's even like White's move, so
So, yeah, short castle, c2, rook a8, now the knight is gone, and black has the monster spot on c2. So, bishop e3, knight
there's
e4.
some question marks, but
Yeah, but
it makes some. You're just dropping a pawn.
no, it looks like a very normal move from black.
Yeah.
Black just took it,
No.
and knight d7 here. Black apparently was already close to winning.
Can I make some kind of tactics work? But I don't have a better place to go with my knight there.
I mean, I'm seeing I have the
Yeah.
pressure here, and he did play knight e7, so it's a human move.
I want to.
By the way, we're not mostly using engines. I feel like I have to again address this. We are checking from time to time what the engine says, but we usually announce it or we shuffle the position for a while and then we're like, okay, we are a bit clueless and then we want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
But I'm not myself a big fan of really playing the top choices of an engine and not think ourselves, because then we don't really understand how the player feels.
Okay, what else are you because it makes so much sense to try to reroute the knight.
Maybe d5. I mean, I'm looking at this move.
More concrete.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is this c5 and knight e4. Like this.
Okay, I mean.
Yeah, I see it's horrible. Thank you, Stockfish. Like, I mean, my idea was to improve the knight.
Pawn. Yeah, want to go to the queen at some point with the c pawn. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna switch on the engine. Yeah, what does the engine say?
95. Yeah, that's something I wanted to make those tactics work, but I couldn't exactly figure it out.
Oh. So the idea is you sacrifice the knight to take the knight on d4 to get to the pawn on b2.
Yep.
And concretely, white cannot win the pawn on c2 because there's bishop b2. Easy. Also, the point is takes, rook c1, there's b3.
b3, yep.
Easy. Okay. So knight e7 was played, still a normal move.
Yeah.
Knight is getting here, somewhere. Bishop b4, bishop takes on d4, bishop a3.
He wanted to protect the b2, but...
Yeah, rook a6, very nice idea. Speaking about Jakubowski, he started the tournament with a loss against a 13-year-old Nikolai Platonovs, the young player from Latvia. He just played terrible game, to be honest.
Yeah.
And again, Platonovs capitalized on his advantage at some point, but Krzysztof was just not himself.
Yeah.
And then he played very nice 4 games in a row, 4 points out of 5. And then another strange game against Nikita Meshkov. He just sacrificed a piece on the spot. And yeah, I talked with Nikita about this, and he was also very surprised. Like, why do you do that? But yeah, I don't know. So right now, Krzysztof has 4 points out of 6, and Henry has how many?
I think they have the same amount of points.
By the way, Jakubowski has not made a single draw yet.
Yeah, exactly. He's lost 2 games and won everything else. And yeah, Henry also has 5 points, but he's lost 1 and drawn 2 games.
All right.
Yep.
So that's the board number 5. Board number 6, Mikolas Vingris against Toivo Keinonen.
This was also weird. Something weird was happening. He did go g5.
He did go g5. Yeah, we're discussing this. Like, this was the position. We left it here.
Yep.
Knight g6, bishop f4.
So he thought that there was a difference.
Right. We were discussing this. Yeah. So he wants to play some g4 ideas. Take on e3. I am not sure this is necessary. And now queen d6. So his idea is to play at some point rook g7 and g4. Something like this.
But it's not super easy because your e6 pawn is relatively weak. Yeah.
Yeah. And also g4 could be a thing, but you need to watch out for the pawn on h6, assuming it's important.
Yep. Okay.
Engine doesn't like the last move queen d6, and why is that?
Probably something concrete then, yeah.
e5. This is what engine says. And if I take?
Yep. I'll take with the knight, I guess. Oh. Wait, there's a fork. Okay.
But yeah. Wait. The line actually continues. And then you take with the knight, the bishop remains hanging.
Yeah.
Queen g3 and knight d... No, not e5. Wait, it's actually a pretty weird line. Look at this. If you take it, I play knight e4, and if you take on g6, I take on f6.
Oh, that's a cool tactic, yeah.
You can't take on f6 because the queen on b8 is hanging. And if you take on e4, I take with the bishop.
Yep.
Okay. and that's why here black has to take it.
And then I take and
specifically here,
I take.
it's a capture and black wins. No, sorry. rook takes an f6 first, and wins.
And then I take that, and then I have some pawns up, yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
one only.
Most
Two
importantly,
pawns.
the very strong pawn on b2.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but Kenan missed it. Like, I can tell you how he missed it, because this e5 move, if we go back to the opening, it's always there. Like, it's always an idea to play e5. But for somebody who is practicing a lot of French defense, I think that they have the feeling that e5 is not always good. Because even though you think, like, for example here, yeah? Like, why not play e5? e5, knight e5, sorry. Knight e5, knight e5, bishop e5. Stuff like this. Like, why am I not doing this? I have the central pawn. Okay, here I'm blundering the pawn on d5.
By principle,
Yeah, but the point is, very often, White is like very happy actually about this. Because it seems like you have a strong central pawn, but now it's blocked.
Yep.
And your king is a bit weak, and the pawn on d5 is actually not a strength. Very often it's a weakness. So imagine this. There's this feeling, and now a couple of moves later, Kenan goes for this king set attack with g5, which is a very inspired idea, right? And here, to pick up that there's e5 that normally is not really that great, especially if you have just played g5. It can be difficult to find.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Because it was a very concrete idea. It's not that.
But concretely here it works.
Yep.
So Kenan missed it. He played queen d6. And now I suppose White has to do retreat somewhere with the bishop, I suppose.
Yeah, at least at some point, yeah.
Solidify the center. Because that's what I would normally advise to anybody. When you don't know what to do, you start improving your pieces.
Yeah.
So I think I would just play bishop b1 here.
Yeah, that sounds normal. Yeah.
Something like this.
Okay. Still any type of kingside attack immediately is not working, so...
I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe
Do you
there's
want to go
g4.
g4 immediately? Okay.
But there's queen
I'll
h6,
take h6,
yeah?
that's the issue.
Yeah, and this diagonal is pretty important. There's
Yeah,
no
you
rook
don't have
h7.
Yep.
And let's say you could play... Now e5, I'm not sure this is a threat at all, because d takes the queen is hit. Maybe, yeah, but rook g7, the pawn is under attack.
Yep.
Maybe here.
Okay, just very slow.
Okay, maybe that's why I keep the bishop on g6.
Okay.
So let me play here first, rook d1. I just protect the pawn. I make sure there's no d4 ideas. And if you play something like rook g7,
you go back.
now I'm going back. If you play rook e8 to go for the h5 g4, I probably should have the time to improve my pieces, like something like knight e2, g1 f3, something like this. Now this will be like approximate my thought process. Yeah, so I'm hitting with the knight on f3, like I'm improving them. Bishop is good, the queen is good, the rook is good, everything is good. So the knight is stupid.
Yeah,
I improve the knight.
A lot of sense. Yeah.
And probably black would go aggressive with g4, and maybe I can lock it, put the knight back on g3. So this is going to require you a lot of maneuvering. Yeah, maybe of course black can first play h4, and then play g4, and I could play knight f3, g4, and knight e5, etc. You know, this is like a pure fantasy I'm showing to you, but like I think that very often, like you can start with this. You start to reorganizing your army so that they're communicating with you, so that they're helping you, so they're not like scattered. You serve the common purpose.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Rook d1 is also played now.
It's played, yeah. It's a nice move. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that also I don't want to say the kids, but what's the proper way to say youth or younger players? Me as a old guy. Yeah, I think they're sometimes lacking this patience. Yeah, like slowly improving. They want to bam, bam, crash and burn, play like a pirate. Yeah. And sometimes you just need to, play like a solid guy.
Yeah,
make small improvements, see what happens. We'll see if Nicholas is going to manage it.
Yeah, and now Toivo has to decide as well, is he going for something super aggressive and then also probably risking something, yeah?
Yep. Big also choice for Toivo. I think for Toivo, how many points did he have? He's like pretty far behind already. Oh no, 4.5.
Yeah, because he had a bad game the last round. He lost the heartbreaking loss.
Right.
From a winning
So he's
position.
still fighting for some prizes, and if he wants something, he's got to win this.
Yep, for sure. So he's probably going for something aggressive.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Yep.
Kostov against Lopshun. Board number
Oh.
7.
This changed somewhat. Black is still a pawn up, yeah? But it's... The white
How's he
king is
planning
now...
to win this, actually?
Yeah. I mean... Be him.
And I see some mistakes even for white.
Yeah.
Like white just made 3 mistakes in a row, and he's slightly worse than a holdable position.
Yeah.
When the standing position, he was down a pawn. Like I'm so confused.
And the king was really weak on g1, and it's... Yeah.
We saw this position.
Yep. Oh, he voluntarily exchanged them.
Trade the queens.
But he was not forced to do that.
No.
Okay.
8. No, I mean, h3 is a normal move. I don't see anything wrong with that.
logical.
h6 is a miss. What are we talking about here?
What? Bishop h3?
Bishop h3, f5, I suppose.
So you want to try to exchange the bishops then? Somehow.
Yeah, but it's not like white's gonna agree to that.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, okay, what's the idea? Ah, wait. Is it some Zugzwang here? Is it some Zugzwang here? Just saying, bishop h3? If you go away with the king, I play king c5 and walk away with the bishop, potentially.
But I still have squares, like... Okay, I'll go to e4 now. You can...
Yeah, but that's a pawn you can never...
No,
like,
bishop e4.
Bishop
E4,
e4.
E4,
I'm gonna
yeah.
play h6.
I'll come back.
You come back. And I was thinking... some f5. Okay, I'll just follow the engine here.
Okay. I'm
Here,
still waiting,
here. Yeah, you're waiting. You have nothing better to do.
yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll
Here,
wait.
here. f5.
I still have, yeah, one more square. It's not pretty, but...
And this is how you
Oh, the
will
pawn game.
lose.
Yeah, that's nice.
Takes, king e4, and there's gotta be some king c5 and b4.
Yep,
Very
yep,
instructive.
yep.
Very instructive, by the way. So here, I mean, still some calculation is necessary. G4, b4, takes, g5, takes, and
Yep.
black's faster.
Yep.
Like h pawn is not moving. So this was the win, and that's why apparently white made a mistake a3. He had to play g4
Or immediately.
and then play h3, stopping f5.
Okay.
I would say it's pretty
Yeah.
not easy to find. Not very easy.
Yep.
So a3, h6 is a miss.
So now you should do the same thing, probably, yeah?
He should do the same. He did not.
Okay, white's obviously not gonna exchange.
Yeah, but how do you now bring the bishop to the game? I mean, he still has the same idea.
Yeah,
Like this.
you're still kind of in a Zugzwang, right? And if you move away with your bishop, I do have the h5 square again.
Yeah. You might still go for bishop e2, bishop d3, bishop
Yep,
e4.
same plan. It is possible to figure out that.
Yeah, but
opponent
now
game
I'm
is
not going to
winning.
allow you to do that.
Okay.
So let's say f3, I'm going to go here. You go here, I go here.
Okay.
You play some... Maybe it's...
Waiting. Yeah. I'm...
Oh my goodness, I checked the engine. This is so cool. Check this out.
Okay. Yeah. c5. Yep.
Very nice.
Nice.
Well, actually, maybe...
But then how can you protect against
how do you
this?
protect
Because
it?
it's like it's an actual threat then.
How do you then protect it? Ah, you cannot play bishop f3. Well,
But then I'm giving away the pawn.
yeah, you're giving up the pawn, and then you might be just losing. Like takes, c5, king e3, a5, g4. G4 is bishop e6. King d2 probably is necessary. b4. And ignore. And just stand and do nothing. Well, but then it's
scary,
very difficult.
Yeah.
And here maybe white can attempt to build up some fortress. Like king c2, black needs to decide, does he want to play b3? There's still this idea. Maybe black can play b3, king b2, and build a fortress.
Yeah.
Magnus Carlsen once famously said he doesn't believe in fortresses. I don't believe in Magnus Carlsen.
That's a big statement.
No, it was definitely a joke.
Yeah, for
sure. His quote and mine.
Yeah.
But wow. Okay, so it's actually a very interesting endgame then, and black should have first activated the bishop, like go for this idea, f5 and bishop e4, because then white loses the opportunity to organize the counter play against pawn on f5.
Yeah.
Now this is very deep.
This is
very deep. Like if I'm playing here with black, let's say if you play a3, yeah, one attention is actually saying that this is winning. I'm curious. Maybe because of bishop h5. Oh no, g4
again, yeah.
There's the g4. Because if you don't play g4, I play f5 and I'm immediately winning.
Okay, but
yeah, that's winning.
Wait, why was I not allowed? Well, like, why was it bad to go g4 when you went bishop h3?
You mean?
I mean, yeah, now. Okay. No, yeah,
Where?
yeah. Like after a3, because it didn't want to go bishop c2, but it wanted to go bishop h3.
Yeah. Now
and
g4?
Now g4. The difference is that I will run out of moves in a different place.
I think it's some Zugzwang.
Yeah.
Once again, some Zugzwang for you. You're running out of moves.
Yeah.
No king move, no bishop move. f5 is just the wrong color. King e4. Okay, king e4, king f5 though. Okay, this is a very complex endgame. So, anyway, now they are. Let me refresh.
No, that's
They're
the position,
here.
yeah.
They're
F5,
here.
white is thinking.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, pretty interesting. So it's also, I think you can understand Lapshun, yeah? So he decided to try the queens.
Yeah, he probably thought that d5 is going to be a weakness. I'll win it somehow, slowly, yeah.
Yeah, but he should have started with a 5 or king f8. No, king f8. This bishop f5 was not necessary. He was a bit afraid of g4.
Yep.
Very human moves. Okay, so that was board number something.
Something, yeah.
I lost it. 7.
Yeah.
Board number 9, Gaparenko against Nissinen. We can check that as well.
Yep. Because we left it somewhere where white was supposed to go c5 immediately. Looks like she did, yeah. And then it's only 2 moves.
Yeah, c5 and knight e4. Angel likes b4?
Yeah.
Let me switch it off, otherwise it's just distracting me. c5, knight f5, knight e4. So Gaparenko's idea, I think it's, again, double the rooks. Rook d3, rook d1, part of my arrows. Rook d7, get to the pawn. But now there might be e5, knight e4.
Yeah. Okay, so now black is thinking here, yeah?
Yeah, black is thinking here. So both players are down on some time. 28 minutes for Gaparenko, 15 for black.
Also, bless you.
Thank you.
Would you, with white, would you want to go g4 and then go knight d6? Like, would this exchange, like changing knight against the bishop, be something you would want to do, or?
You mean here? If I had to move?
I'm trying to make it work somehow, yeah?
Okay, let me just make some random move, like here.
Yep, okay.
So g4, here, I'll protect the pawn, you do something, and here.
Yeah, do I want to go there? Does it looks nice?
Yeah, I think so. You want to put the rook because c takes on d6 looks like a strong pawn, but it gets blocked.
Yep.
So as long as you get to carry out the idea, rook d1, rook d7. So not rook d8, maybe even rook d8, but rook d7.
And you can't build anything where you
So,
can protect things. Yeah.
all right. So knight e4 was played. I think e5, knight e4 makes sense to organize a counterplay. But then again, white can play rook d5.
Yeah. And if I
Another
protect it, yeah.
question, yeah.
I mean, I have still some knight. No, but knight d4 doesn't work now.
Knight what?
Knight d4 doesn't work. You can take with the rook, and then I mean d6 is a fork, so as well.
There are some issues. Yeah, knight e6 is a big threat. So that's the position. Board number 10. Michael Kapilov is playing a Gakaki Shalambaridze.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was okay. Like he's even more in time trouble than he was before.
It's a bit unusual position. Black is up an exchange for
But
two pawns, but those bishops are monsters.
yes, and the knight is. I mean, it still needs some time to get out of there.
Rook f2 could be a thing.
Yeah, and I can't go bishop d4 really.
Yeah.
It looks like it should be really good for white, but okay, it's concrete again. But maybe I can go bishop c3.
Yeah, I was looking at this, yeah. But the idea, bishop c3, knight b3, king e3, player 4, just dominate with the bishops.
Yeah, and then it looks nice.
Pardon me, rook takes an f2, king e3, rook e2 check.
No, but wait, couldn't you take the knight with the king?
I'm sorry?
Instead of king e3, why am I not taking on with white? The move before. I will just take, rook f2, I'll just take the knight and then...
Yeah. Thank you for correcting. Thank you. Yeah, you're totally correct.
So you can't even get one point
I was
back.
just testing you. You're right. What is it with me with the arrows?
It's okay. I think nobody's good with the arrows.
No, I mean, Hikaru is very good. Like, I've seen him, he can draw the arrows very quickly. Like, I'll have to join the Hikaru Nakamura Drawing Arrow Academy.
Yeah, you should do some lessons, yes.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm not very good at them. So.
Then it looks good for white, and...
Yeah, it looks really good. And then we have board number...
We had the board 11 as well, where it was a really weird endgame, yeah. Or like, I think it was more weird how they got to the endgame.
Yeah. Move 52 already.
They are fast, yeah.
They are fast. Should be winning, but don't underestimate the knight.
Yep.
And especially if the players are playing with this speed, there's a chance that white might miss something. I think that the big idea is going after the pawn on h6. Any pawn endgame, of course, white is immediately winning. Knight e2, knight b3 is a problem, I suppose.
But I would want to trap the knight.
Yeah.
What if I go bishop c2 and I want to trap the knight?
Bishop c2.
Yes, thinking that way.
Okay.
Maybe. Because now I kind of want to go king f2.
And if I go here?
King f2.
And if I go here?
And...
I actually had a different idea.
Okay.
I had an idea... Where was it? Here.
That's the position, yeah?
No, I had a silly idea, apparently. No, I had an idea like go here. Here and
check.
here. And here. And maybe now play bishop. But it's more or less the same, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Get the same position. And if it's not getting trapped and I'm just giving away the d4 pawn, then
yeah,
probably not the thing to do.
Yeah, but it's good thinking. I think you're trying to trap the knight, right? So d2 square. You said bishop c2.
Oh, he went to
King
g4.
Okay.
That's so much. Okay.
King g4, knight e2, bishop c2, king d5.
He just wants to do some race for some reason, yeah.
Well, maybe he's right.
But I would... Okay.
Oh, but you're gonna have to calculate very clearly.
Yeah.
White is faster.
Mm-hmm.
So white is faster. But again, you have to calculate until like 10. So how many tempos is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have to calculate until 11. Not really that difficult, but
Yes.
some people are struggling with this.
First, yeah.
It seems that Vartevara
Spend some time.
spent
because,
some time and he
yeah.
calculated king d5 is winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like these things you never guess, you simply
Yeah,
calculate,
calculate or you don't go for it.
or you don't go for it.
Okay.
All right,
Let's go back.
let's go back to the top board.
board
Oh,
number
second
2,
board.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kazakowski against Bedlozny.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they did exchange the light square bishops on e6. And then somehow white went sacked the pawn on a5, yeah.
This really reminds me my game I played in the Latvian Championship final round, because I also played the youngster. And I also gave up the pawn on the file in a similar manner. And I also had the knight on c4 against the bishop. So the point why Kazakowski went this, because I get tell from my experience, is that it's not really about the pawn on a5. He wants to keep the knight on c4 to protect the pawn on b2 in the long run, and then somehow switch to the other side of the board.
Okay.
Like, but I think for this, he would have to trade one pair of rooks. This is why very often what I'm saying to my students is that whenever you want to have a pressing position, always keep one pair of rooks on the board, because if you trade both of them, it's going to be very difficult to make a progress, so you need one. And why it's not 2 rooks, but 1? Because with 2 rooks, you see this knight is pinned.
Yeah.
You cannot defend the pawn on b2. There's d5, that's a problem. So you get a pair of rooks off the board. d5 no longer is a problem.
Yeah. Okay. Valery is doing something at least along those lines, yeah? He's trying to...
No, he's not trading the rooks,
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah,
he
he's-
can't trade the rooks.
Yeah.
He would love to.
Yeah, but you don't have the square on b3, b4, yeah. It's not so easy to force black to trade, actually.
Yeah. Also, maybe this rook g1 is some sort of a preparation idea of g3, rook g2,
Oh.
remove the king, with the rook on g2, defend the pawn on b2, relieve the rook, put it on e2. Let me just put it on screen so that I'm not speaking hypothetically.
Yep.
Let's say black does nothing,
Yep.
which of course is debatable. Let's say I do this. Now I want to improve the rook. Like this, and this,
Yeah.
and this. Improve the king. And now I'm free to do whatever I want at the king side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I have some defense here. d5 presumably is not a problem, and then I can do whatever I want. Of course, as you can see, there's a very big question mark. Did black really have to play 10 times? King g7, king f7?
Yeah, that's a very valid point. And he probably doesn't, yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Maybe any black's plans to play active, they're gonna backfire. For example, if you play d5, I might take it and play knight e3.
Now I actually have an issue. How am I protecting the pawn?
Watch out for some tricks like this.
Oh, that's... Yeah, nice.
Not even mentioning c4 idea on conquering the d5 square. So that's why I'm not, again, 100% sure this is a threat. Is it a threat? Is it not a threat? So for Kazakowski, the position is. I'm surprised. Actually, Engine says the black is somehow even better here. Right? Maybe there's some concrete continuation, but for white, he has some ideas, and black is like struggling to figure out where to place the pieces, and also the clock situation suggests that black is under some pressure.
Okay, so he's also trying to bring his rook to the other side. Rook
F8, yeah.
8, yep.
And I think this also gives a chance for Kazakowski to remove the rook from A2.
Okay. Would you now maybe hint at trading one pair of the rooks? Like now you can go rook A3.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, black can always play A6.
And then you don't want to trade it anymore.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. I think I could give it a try. It doesn't really cost me anything. So if black plays rook B8, I'm like, okay, fine, let's go back.
Yep.
Black thinks I want to try for the repetition, and then I'm going rook A1. But let's say in this position, black decides. Let's say black decides to be ambitious. I might play rook B3.
Now you have to decide, yeah.
Yeah, and if you play A6, what if I play knight A3?
Yeah.
I force the trade, right? Takes. But is it actually so good? Because now black gets to play D5.
Oh, yeah, you don't want your knight to stay on A3?
I did not, yeah. Like, I wanted to be on E3. So maybe A6 actually is a move.
Yeah, because, okay, now you're not trading, and then why did you put your rook on B3, yeah?
Right. We have a question in the chat. Yeah, Meshkovs is leading the tournament. So Kazakowski and Pedluzhnik have a chance to join Meshkovs. Exactly.
Yep.
This is what's happening. But Kazakowski, he had a nice and pleasant position after the opening, and he just played, not just like about an hour ago, he played a couple of weird moves. Gave up the d5 square for no good reason. Then he gave up the pawn just to create a worse pawn structure. He's doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing this.
He has the same way of thinking, yeah? It's worth a shot. I can go. Probably he has to go back now because d5 is a threat.
It is, of course, possible that Kazakowski is going to settle for a draw and play for a second place. It is possible, but I don't believe it. Why would you do that?
Yeah, because it's not like he's risking so much in this position, so he should
I don't think
try,
so.
yeah?
I don't think so. Especially since he has like 13 minutes versus 18. He has the good knight against the bad bishop. No real threat here.
Yeah.
But why I'm saying this, I've just been in this situation years before myself. Yeah, you're trying to play well in a tournament. Of course, you want to win a tournament, but not always you can do that, and you're just happy for top 3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's some decent prizes.
Yeah. I mean, there is the idea that he's going to play Meshkovs in the next round, but I'm not actually even sure how the colors would go, but then he would have to beat Meshkovs maybe with black, so...
No, with black, I don't think he's going to try. With white, sure, absolutely. Yeah. With black, I think it's very difficult in the final round with the black color to play on demand for the victory.
Because they're risking so much more as well.
Absolutely. All right.
He didn't go back, so
rook b1.
Ready to play for now, as we guessed.
I think that he has formulated, he wants to trade the rooks, and he's hoping that Pedluzhny is not going to understand it, and that Pedluzhny is going to play something like rook f8, rook b3, and then like, okay, fine, whatever, yeah, whatever, let's just trade the rooks here. Something like this. Let's say here, here, and here. And now he could focus on the king side, like g3, f4, whatever he wants to do.
Yep.
Is it a guarantee to succeed? No.
Yeah.
But at least he has less things to worry about the queen side, about the counterplay. And he could maybe also reroute the knight, and the king on c2 takes care of the b2 pawn alone.
Yeah. Okay, so... And now black has to decide, is he going back? Is he... Now he's not allowing the rook trade?
He says, I'm aware what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay, you can try to insist on it with 92, but that might also again be the situation where you're actually going d5.
Knight d2?
Knight d2, yeah. In order to
I would
go.
definitely give it a try.
Mm.
Yeah, but here the question is, again, are you not afraid of d5?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, because my knight is not going to the good square anymore.
I mean, I might play c4. And there's a chance that I might dominate all the light squares.
Yeah, that's fair. My bishop is still stupid there.
But again, it's going to be a bit concrete. Like, I'm afraid I cannot very quickly evaluate this. You need to watch out e4, bishop h2, you need to watch out for a4. Like, there are things you have to calculate, but
Yep.
I think for Podluzhny, he would be pretty scared to go here. So knight e2 with rook b3 is logical.
Okay, let's say I just wait and...
And I play a6.
Yep.
You don't want to take on b5.
Mm-hmm. So you provoked something, but is a6 a good move for black or for white?
Yeah, and then you go back. You try
Yeah.
something else. But it's worth a shot.
Mm.
By the way, I'm also not like 100% convinced that black has to sit passively here. Maybe at the right moment, black can go for this g5, g4
Yeah, okay.
at the right moment. Like play rook b8, a6, and suddenly organize the g5, g4 counterplay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just put a couple of pieces on the board, a couple of moves on the board. Let's say you're going this, I'm going here, you're playing rook b3, you're like, I want to trade the rooks.
Yep.
Okay, good for you. Now you go back.
Yep.
I'm going here, or maybe I'm starting actually with g5. You're playing knight c4, I'm going here, and you are like thinking, nothing's gonna happen to me. But is it? Nothing gonna happen to you? Like, I'm gonna play g4 here.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially I can take it. Is this position even anything special? Like, I might actually change my mind and at some point become ambitious. Like, I try to
Yeah.
open up the position.
The king can try to come and yeah.
Yeah, knight d3, and again, it might be very concrete. Like c4, knight c4, e4, bishop, and there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that this is also a position that white is, I am the one who is playing and you're just quietly sitting there in the corner. No, I don't think so.
Also, knight d2 is on the board, so we're thinking the same things as he is, I guess. Now Podluzhny has to... I mean, I guess rook b8 is kind of logical, yeah. Because you're not doing... Unless you calculate that d5 is good for you or you're happy with it.
Right. To be honest, Valerie looks tired. Like,
Yeah.
that's the impression I'm having from his body language. Like, it's not easy, and we don't know
Yeah.
how is he
sure.
feeling, how has been his day. I can tell from my experience. I've had some terrible nights, like based on some factors, like either the health is not good, or you have loud neighbors, you sleep badly, and then you're playing double round next day.
Yeah. The worst.
Nightmare.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just somehow I feel he's not a bit himself, like in this game. Like this entire maneuver of playing rook a1, retreating.
Yeah.
So it bit weird.
Okay, so club is waiting with king f7.
Yeah, king f7. So the decision is black to Kozakowski.
Yeah.
Giving you an update, Jakubowski has defeated Henry Lachtelma
Yep.
on board number 5.
Yeah.
All right. Let's maybe check one more game. Yeah, so this game is a bit slow.
Vingris game.
Yeah, Vingris. Yeah, so he is the next game from the top boards. Everybody else has finished in a draw.
Oh.
This is the position.
So Taiwa did go rook g7, and I mean the e6 pawn didn't become weak, but there are some diagonals in.
Some issues with the weakened diagonal. I'm pretty sure that Toivo felt the risks. Also noticed the knight h5, but now all of these weaknesses, they have backfired. Like, he went for the king set attack, he wanted to play g4, But attack, it never really started.
Yeah, that was the issue. He couldn't go g4 at any point, really, so...
Can you play g4 here? Oh, g4 is not h5,
I'm
yeah?
still going knight h5, and I think f6 is with a check, so you're not on time.
Yeah, that's a check, very unpleasant check. Let me maybe put it on the board. Actually, there's even queen h3 if I need. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice
yeah.
way to cover the squares. Yeah, so no g4.
Okay, and then knight h5 is a check, is a threat, so you need to deal with it, yeah.
And if you deal with it, I think that here White's idea is to play f takes on g3. King is very secure.
Yep.
White has sort of a weak pawn on d4, but this king is very
right.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Things would change dramatically if Kanan could say, listen, pal, let's just get the queens off the board. And I think White is going to respectfully decline.
Yeah. That's why he didn't take queen g3, yeah?
Of course. I mean, it's not even about the pawn on d4. It's
Yeah.
about the king's safety. And this battery is very, very unpleasant. So I don't think he wants to take. Maybe he has to deal with a knight h5 threat.
But then I have to move your rook, yeah?
Something like this, yeah.
Okay, I'll still...
I'm not entirely sure.
Like, knight h5 and g4 is too much, or...
Oh, g4.
But like, maybe I just go knight e7 and...
Yeah, but you're trapping the rook, I think.
Yeah.
And queen
That was the
g3.
plan, yes.
Yeah, it's a very nice idea.
Yeah, so you actually
And
have
in
to
that
be
four
careful.
might be happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. So you can't do that. And the same applies for rook f7, knight h5. Actually, how do you deal with knight h5?
That's the issue.
That's a very big issue, and that's why Kanan is burning time.
A lot of time, yeah.
Let me see if I can get you another camera. Possibly we can see them. Yeah, so...
They're somewhere very far away.
Somewhere. Just a second, let me see if I can...
Yep.
So that you're aware, where everybody is seated, the top boards are on the further wall. There's this yellow sign on the wall. These are the top boards. And Vingris is somewhere there. Like, there's somebody walking in the distance. I think this is where Miklas is.
Yeah.
So you can take a magnifying glass and you can find it.
Yeah.
I don't have a better camera. I'm sorry.
Okay. But then if you're actually forced to take on g3, then... I mean, yeah, maybe he got to that conclusion.
Yeah, I think you have to. Takes on g3. F takes on g3 will be played.
Yep. And then you probably can't keep the rooks on the board. They're like, those are gonna be exchanged as well.
Yeah, rook f7 is an issue. You run into some queen h7 unpleasantries.
Yep.
And bishop g6, I think, is gonna follow.
Yeah. That's
something is falling here.
Yep.
You can't do that. So you can't play rook f7. Maybe you can play queen e7-ish, something.
I mean, but maybe there's no difference. The
No, there's a
d4
difference. Hitting the pawn on d4.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty
Yeah, then it makes
careful
sense.
defense.
Yeah.
King of...
King is... Whoa. What?
Whoa, really?
That's...
That is a very bold move.
Yeah. And I guess he wants to put it on e7 then, but...
So, takes, and he says king f6 is good.
Yeah, chill.
Wow. Okay.
Takes some imagination to go there, but...
Okay. Yeah, I like
if
it.
it works, yeah.
Like, this doesn't work because you just escape with a king. And the pawn remains weak.
Yeah.
Nice thinking. Really nice. So king f7 with the idea to king e7, trade the rooks. The rook on g7 takes care of the g6, h7 in the waiting squares.
Okay, but I still have like 1 or 2 tempes, yeah? I'm not forced to do all of that. This
is getting very concrete now. I am not sure that white's advantage is so obvious.
Yeah.
And if I am Mikolas, I definitely want to do something before black is able to rearrange the king to the queen side. Like, I
exactly.
think the black wants to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe put the rook on f6 and trade the rooks, trade the queens, and the pawn on d4 is weak.
Yep.
So I think I would try to generate some counterplay at the queen side before it's too late. Let's say a3,
Yep.
king e7, b4. So if you want to put the king at the queen side, know that there's going to be consequences. But maybe it's nothing actually, because I can play king d. Oh, sorry, let me not blunder the rook. But let's say takes. Oh, wait, why I'm actually doing this? Why I'm not...
Yeah, rook f7.
Rook f7 is going to be a capture. Rook f6 is going to be queen h7. Again, some very concrete lines. Rook f7, queen h6, queen h3.
Yep. Which protects
I'm not sure I like this.
pawn, but
I'm not sure I like this.
and again, it's super concrete then.
I'm a bit afraid the pawn on d4 is going to be a weakness in the long run.
Yeah, if nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay, let me consult with the Almighty.
No, a3 was the correct idea. Yeah.
So Silicon B says a3, king e7. a3 does make sense, maybe not for the idea to play b4. Okay, you're winning a tempi. Rook f6, king f6. Well. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It really wants to go bishop c2, but why?
I'm not sure. Bishop c2, king e7.
Are you trying to reroute your bishop with d1 or
bishop
up
a4?
There.
And I play king d7, rook c1. So the idea is to put the bishop on a4, attack the knight on c6, and if you play b5, then the king is never going to feel safe the queen side because there might be future a4. Okay, like it's a very deep concept.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to argue with Andrzej here. I think it's possible to pick up. The question is, does Mikolas have anything else? So he took on f6 immediately.
Okay, it might be the same thing, yeah. Or maybe...
It might be the same thing. I think that also black now wants to go here, here, and here in some lines. Maybe start with this. So bishop c2, sorry, a3, bishop c2, bishop a4. Trying to create some targets here. Again, the question is if the knight leaves, then the king is not feeling welcome here.
And then you're also not threatening the d4 pawn anymore.
Yeah, but this is going to be difficult for Mikolas to find. Like, I think that his thought process right now is how do I attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, so switching from the attack to the finer positional nuances is going to be very difficult for him. And for black, if white doesn't pick up this idea, for black the moves are easier because he has the improving moves. Like the king is running away, improve the queen, improve the rook, and things can go very quickly wrong for white here. So he there we go, queen of 3.
That's
I think he's
going
going
to play, yeah.
He's going for the attack.
So king e7, he's going to h5 or
actually maybe it's a nice
hanging,
idea.
Though.
Let's check this actually. Here.
Okay, what if I just take the pawn? We get to a similar position that we were kind of discussing, yeah? Yep. Yeah, the exact same position.
I'm not sure I like this.
Yeah, I guess there's no...
Knight e4 is a problem.
Yeah, exactly, and you have no real threats with white.
And the attack doesn't work. That's what I was afraid of for him. Like, queen h5, he goes for this. Yeah, it was too difficult. Like, the position was too difficult, and I think that Keinonen picked up a very smart defense. This king f7, king f6. Like, he solved the problems. He found a very practical way to create problems. So now
Yeah.
Wingers is falling for this. Like, yeah, he's going like he went for the attack. The attack doesn't work, and you have to be very flexible and understand at the right time. You have to provoke some weaknesses to the queen set for some long term pressure. It's a very big very big concept.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, but the game still continue. Obviously, we are going to use the opportunity to make a small break. The viewers, don't go anywhere, because we'll be back after 5 minutes. Write your questions, your thoughts in the chat, and see you very soon. Welcome back, the viewers. We are continuing our broadcast from Pärnu, Estonia, following the action from the 6th Paul Keres Memorial. This is round 8 out of 9. We have one leader in the tournament. He is Grandmaster Nikita Meshkov. There's one more game at the top boards that is being played that might have direct influence who is going to be the leader before the final round tomorrow. And that's the game in question, which you just saw on camera. Valery Kozakowski, the top-seeded player, playing against Gleb Pedluzny. Either way, we are your hosts. I'm Grandmaster Neiksans, together with Women International Master, Margaret Olde, and we are at your pleasure to provide some commentary.
Yeah, and I guess we need to go back to our second board.
Let's do it. So, we haven't checked the game for a while, because from the first 4 boards, most of the first 4 boards, 3 games finished in a draw. It's perfectly understandable. This is the second game of the day. The tournament schedule can be a bit tough because 9 games are played in 6 days. And then after the classical tournament will be finished on Saturday midday, there's even going to be Rapid and Blitz.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely not an easy schedule, but it means the strongest will, I don't know, succeed maybe?
I don't think that players really complain, especially since there's the Rapid and Blitz as well. Like there's a chance to fight for a lot of prizes. So let's see what has changed in this game.
Yep.
Maybe I'm gonna pull up once again the close-up camera.
So we can see their board.
Yeah, it keeps glitching from time to time. There's nothing I can do really about
that's
it.
nice, yeah.
There you go. So, the rooks are off,
Yep, 1 pair of rooks.
but there is a catch. And the catch is the pawn on h4.
Yeah.
I am not sure how great it is for white.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah,
He
so-
went there voluntarily, probably, so, no? It was already there for long.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I think he did that voluntarily.
Okay. So we looked at this position. Rook b3, and Pedluzny did not play a6.
Which was the main idea that we were discussing, that probably after rook b3, a6 would make a lot of sense.
I think that this also suggests that he didn't really think it's a big deal.
Yeah,
Like, that's the thing, right? So white is trying to make a progress, and the black's like, okay, you got it. Like, I don't need a6. I don't mind it. So rook a1 was played. I think he could have, like, taken b5 immediately. Black did not play a6 for whatever reason. Maybe there was an idea to play rook a1, rook a3, knight c4, take on... No, but black can after a6 still take on b5.
yeah.
It's a bit mystery to me. I would have thought that a6 is good, but maybe it doesn't matter. Okay,
Six.
there we
he
are.
still went knight b3.
Knight b3 and h4.
So he's trying to, like, make a pass pawn on the king's side, but okay, black's not gonna allow it, probably, so... On with g4, I meant.
Oh, I think I haven't changed the small board. Yeah, there you go. So, my honest opinion, I don't like it. I don't like h4.
Yeah.
It probably comes with some concrete idea to play g4,
Yeah.
gx, gx, and rook g1. And king c6 was played.
Okay.
But all I'm seeing is that this pawn is on the collar of the bishop.
Yeah. So it will stay weak forever, like, potentially.
Potentially. Like, in this position, if you play g4, gx, gx, black might just capture the pawn.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Valery perfectly knows this.
Yeah.
Like, he knows this might be a bit of a risk, but he doesn't really treat how is he making a progress anyway. Because if he plays g4, black plays h4.
Yeah.
Like black locks the position and throws away the key.
Mm-hmm.
So alternatively, the only move is g3 to play f4, but this improves the bishop.
Yeah.
And maybe even after takes, black can play d5.
Yep.
So for Gazakowski, he felt that this is the only thing he can try.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, king c6. Okay, let's say, okay, you went h4. Now probably you do want to go g4, yeah?
Yeah, but here I think Pedluzny's idea is to really leave the rook. Like he, for example, after g4, Pedluzny wants to go here.
Okay, let's say I take.
Take.
Go to g1.
Yeah, I'm not sure
then
that you're actually gonna get
f3 is-
anything there.
Exactly.
Like,
And I might be risking quite a lot. Yeah?
do not underestimate this
You
pawn.
have a pawn, an extra pawn, yeah?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
sacrificed. Or
Do
you
not
sacrificed.
underestimate it. And if you take on a5, this is why the king's on c6.
Yeah.
It goes to
that all makes
b6
sense.
here, and black goes for a counterattack.
Yeah, and I'm actually faster with black, so.
It might be still okay, like here, but this is so drawish.
Mm-hmm.
Takes. Rook g5, and I'm gonna do something during the time, something like c4, rook. It's somehow is gonna fizzle out to a draw.
Yeah.
Like, I think with the perfect play, I think this game's getting to a draw.
Yeah.
Unless something dramatic is gonna happen at time scramble.
Okay, so, I mean, they still have like 9 and 16 minutes, so.
Right. So let me also check what the engine says.
That says chill. It's actually showing that white has to be a bit careful, yeah?
And where's the, let me check what does the engine say after g4.
Well,
Yeah. Bishop d8.
immediately.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to go g5. That's what I'm doing, but okay.
And you might have some issues here. There's the a pawn. This is how engine plays. And you're just worse.
Yeah, but they're very logical moves, yeah?
Yeah, so maybe g4 is not really such a great idea. Like, I tried to show from human's perspective. An engine immediately said, you gotta work a bit harder, human.
Okay, if I try to prep it somehow.
Yeah, like knight d2.
Yeah, I'll
Rook
protect that.
b8.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this rook is going here. And here.
Yeah, I'm actually not protecting the h4, so then
No,
I'm regretting why is it the pawn there?
No, I think that's why I said I don't like the move. I don't like the move. I don't like h4. So maybe Kazakowski rushed it. He should have tried with knight b3, king c6, knight c4.
Maybe he was thinking black will go g5 himself then, or
Maybe black will play rook b8 and king b5, and he thought he's not going to be in time to do anything.
But
anyway.
if you really want to go h4, you can do it now, yeah, at some point.
Yeah, but these positions.
Yeah.
There's not much to do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying really hard. At the same time, looking behind the shoulder.
Yeah. Okay, and now he's thinking, yeah.
Once again, the stakes are really high here. Veshkov is leading the tournament, 6.5 of 8.
Yep.
Pedluzny and Kazakowski have 5.5 points each. I cannot also completely rule out the scenario that at some point Pedluzny could become ambitious here. Because of the pawn on h4.
Yep,
Before that,
sure.
I quite did not see any chance. I'm pretty sure that he's going to be happy with the draw most of the time.
Yep.
Like, he's been playing very solid, and it doesn't look like he's being super ambitious in this game. But like, give him an opportunity, and he might show different ideas.
Like Kazakowski can't really overpress it, so.
I think there's like 90% chance this game is going to be a draw. And you can see Kazakowski looked at the clock, Time is expiring, only 30 minutes.
Okay, he's still thinking, yeah?
I think
Do you think
it's
he's
gonna
gonna...
finish in a draw within the next 5 minutes.
Okay, that's a good bet.
My hot take. What do you think?
I think they're gonna play. So
They're gonna play.
little
Okay.
bit.
All right.
Good.
We got conflicted opinions. All right. I like that. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. I just don't really see how he is doing it. And the body language
Yeah, he said
tells
it
me
to
he's
go.
not
He's-
very happy about what he sees.
Yeah, but he did it to himself, yeah.
Sure. All right. We'll see. So
Yeah. Check what
until
others-
7:30 the local time, I think it's going to be a draw. We'll see.
Okay, we'll see, yeah.
Mikolas Vingris against Tavo Kenanen. Let me check. What's the update?
So they are playing this position, but
Let me maybe select the other camera.
yeah. Mm,
Black is very active here.
yeah. But okay, you don't have a direct like checkmating threat, and then you have to still look out for
wait,
e6.
wait. Is really Black in such a time scramble? No, there's a transmission error. No, there's no way that Kenanen just spent like 10 minutes non-stop in this position.
No, not in this position.
No,
But I think he was already before low on time.
no, not so much. He would never do this. Really? Oh, really?
See?
Oh, really? Kenanen is down on
But
5
Can
seconds?
you see how much time he spent on this one?
He spent, let me check. Oh, wait, you're right. He was spending like on average couple of minutes per every move.
Yeah, he was lower already before. He had like 10 minutes when he last left
Yeah,
it,
but
I think.
then every move he spent like 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there.
Because he's trying to figure out if there's something concrete or not, but maybe there's not, yeah?
That's the thing, right? We've seen so many transmission errors that you're thinking, oh, it's got to be a glitch. Right?
Yeah.
It's got to be a glitch. No, this is the position. 35 seconds. I would say that this is a pretty good news for Vingris
Yeah?
because I did not like the way his position started to look like, and now he might have a shot.
But you need a move, yeah? Because
You
your
need
rook
a move
doesn't
anyway.
move. Your queen kind of doesn't move. You need to protect d4. Your bishop, probably not, yeah? Or where are you going to put your bishop? You can maybe try to reroute your bishop somewhere to g4.
The bishop on g4, yeah?
Yeah.
But you need to watch out for rook f4, rook g4, queen h4 checkmate ideas. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
a good thinking, yeah, like here. But watch out for the d-spawns to be collected. So let's just maybe put them on the board.
Maybe is there a repetition immediately with some rook, queen f8 checks, or am I running away? Because that could explain what I was thinking. Yeah, and then
And then what?
then there's nothing. Yeah,
I don't see what to
I
do.
was thinking some queen e8, but okay,
Yeah, but
you have
what
time
do you want to do?
Yeah. I have
Looks
nothing
so
there.
scary. Yeah,
Yep.
your king is left alone here.
Yeah. Oh, he went there. Oh, that's
He
a
went bishop
checkmate
e8.
threat.
Checkmate in one threat.
Yep.
I suppose knight e7.
Okay, he can go back if he wants to. Yeah.
Only move. Rook b2, rook a2 might be a thing. That's the thing.
Oh,
Oh, they're repeating. No, I mean, I think that Kenanen is going to repeat the position only twice.
but like if he goes
After
now, he can.
like he's going to do something else after bishop f7. Like if
No,
Vingris...
but if he can already claim a draw now.
Are you sure?
I'm not 100%, but I would think so.
Bishop f7,
Yeah.
that's it. Oh,
yeah,
really?
he can claim a draw if he wants to.
All right.
And now he can spend 14 minutes
So
trying to figure out and then claim a draw if he wants to.
interesting opportunity. Actually, I thought that I would have thought that here, where was this position? I would have thought that black wants to somehow continue. Why do you need to
That's why
repeat?
he was thinking for so long. He didn't find anything.
And why not something like queen f4, queen f6? What is so wrong with this?
That is a good question.
I mean,
Apparently there is something
rook
very
e1.
wrong.
Oh, rook e1.
You have to have the threat on g through at all times, yeah.
But wait, I don't still this. Wait a second. Rook e1, there's rook f1.
Oh yeah, and also the bishop is hanging, so... What? Or maybe you can take on e3, e6, sorry. Nope.
No, okay,
That's
I'm
just a draw.
useless. Like, I feel I'm not seeing anything.
Queen
Queen f8.
f8, yeah, the same idea, but...
Giving up the bishop. Good idea to give a check and play rook c1. And it's somehow made.
Ooh, okay, yeah, there is a checkmate.
Okay.
Then maybe it's not that easy. What is your move?
Yeah. Yeah, the position has been repeating, and yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that's why Kenan spent all of the time. He's trying to figure things out, and he can't figure it out. Now the question is to Vingris. No, it's a draw.
No,
He claimed the draw.
Yep.
He claimed the draw. So, draw, which I think is a good result for Vingris, for Kenan, and yeah,
I mean,
it is what it is.
yeah.
And Kazakowski has played something else.
Oh, that would...
Yeah, let's maybe go back to the
yeah,
game.
let's go there. But... Actually, the endgame between, just as an update, between Kostov and Lopshun ended in a draw.
So Lopshun didn't find a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very tricky.
Okay. So what did he play?
C4.
Ah.
He played C4 because... I don't know why he plays C4. Why did he play C4? It was this position. King C6, C4, rook B7.
Why B7 now?
Why B7? Why not B8, rook F8?
Maybe he was... but the tempo doesn't give you anything, yeah? That you would, if white takes an A5, then... Like maybe he wanted the rook to protect A7, but... Okay, I'm not sure that the tempo is so relevant.
Yeah. Alright. While we're looking at this game, I'm gonna check more results. Like you said, Kostov against Lopshun is a draw. Gapanenko is completely winning against Nissinen. Kopilov defeated Shalamberidze. Partevara did not win Povelaite.
Wait, is this the last... Did he just... What?
Wait.
I'm so confused.
Let's just put it on the board.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I wish I didn't show this on the screen.
Yeah. But you know what?
48 minutes on the clock. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad. But you know what? He played also in Jyväskylä where I played there, and like I saw some very, very, very similar. He had some very similar games. So.
I mean, there's a reason why you have so much time on the clock, right? Like I think he thought that's win immediately.
Yeah, like why are you not resigning?
King A2, Queen A4, that's win, right?
Yeah.
Forgot the trick. So here, of course, Queen B1, King B3 is just winning.
Yeah, you can come with the king now, I guess. Okay, some precision is still probably needed, but it's...
Definitely some precision is necessary. Like, here, check, here.
And I take it, that's it.
So, we left it somewhere here, right?
Yeah. We were praising him that he calculated it all
out.
He
did calculate this to a win.
Yeah.
So that's it. So Black is like completely busted. Completely busted. Oh my goodness. How was the speed he played? 9 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, and maybe he's gonna learn from it, like, because I've seen him do the exact same thing before.
And then he hasn't learned.
Maybe he's gonna learn now.
Oh my goodness.
But this hurts. It really hurts.
Well, too bad we have no footage of this.
Yeah.
All right. You have to be careful until the very end. It ain't over until it's over.
Yeah.
Maybe let's show very quickly Gapanenko's game.
Okay, so yeah, looks like she's just gonna take the second pawn and then it should be relatively
Yeah, it's easy.
yeah.
Easy winning.
Yeah.
Everything falls apart. Black is down in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Knight g5, king h4, 2 pawns. Extra. Normally, this should be a victory. There's just one game.
Yeah. The
So
most
just
important one.
the
So
most important one, of course. Kozakowski against Pedluzny. And I was wrong. It's
Yeah,
already
they
more
are
than-
playing.
They're playing. You're right. You're right.
I mean, I'm not sure how much plague this is, but I mean, it's a
I don't think the outcome is going to change anyway.
yeah.
Like now you see Kozakowski did take on a5.
Yeah. So he didn't want to risk too much.
That's the thing. Maybe there's just nothing to do.
And then it's a draw. That's how it goes. Huh?
Then it's a draw. There's the disconnected look.
The look, yeah.
Yes. This usually happens when the player is ready. I think there's going to be like a draw around here. So we talked about it like this look, right? Very often when there's a critical phase of the game, the players are really locked in and they're thinking about their moves, etc. And when the player starts to look left and right, this is like very often like a clear sign that the concentration is broken. They know that there's not much they can do. So yeah. There's no need for you to focus on the position anymore. You know that whatever chances you had, they're gone. And for Kozakowski, what does it mean? So most likely this game finishes in a draw.
Yeah.
So then Meshkov remains the only leader with 6.5.
It might be that because he has half a point more, he's gonna change the color, so Meshkos will get black and Kozakowski white.
Kozakowski might get again white.
Double white. Although he is the rating like higher rated, but I think it depends first on the amount of points. But
For the tournament leader,
Yeah.
the color is changing. That's the
Yeah.
rule. That's always the rule. So Nikita is the leader. If this game finishes in draw, Nikita should play with the black color. There are some exceptions, but I think that normally he plays with black. And then from the top players, he played against.
it might also be that he gets Bitlushny because their colors match. But it depends on how many players are with.
Right, this I don't
which
know. Yeah.
colors, yeah,
So
like we
the
don't know
system
how
is
much
usually
they've
looking
played.
a bit further.
Yeah, because we don't know who exactly has played
it
with
could
each
be-
other. Because there's Wagner with
Could
6,
be either way.
couple of Daniel with 6, Laurusas with 6, Jakubowski with 6. So that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jakubowski also with 6. Yeah.
yeah,
So-
because he won now against
Nice.
Wasserman. Nice game. Yeah.
all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with 6 points. Like considering, or like if we think the descent's in a draw. But
And I'm getting word there's a blunder in Gapanenko against Nissan. I don't see any blunder.
yeah, looks normal. Yeah?
Ramatini is writing in the chat. No, I don't see anything. Like maybe you're seeing like a 15 move delay.
Maybe there was a blunder before. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just pull up what was 15 moves. 15 moves.
There was a
This
blunder.
position. You're right here,
Mm.
and there was a blunder. Yeah, Rook
Yeah.
b7.
But it was not an easy position to play anyway. So
Yeah, so he had to play Rook b1 check, King h2, King d5. So this is with the delay. Yeah, these moves already are played. This is already played.
yeah,
This is the position. So that's the position. Gaparenko has 2 extra pawns. She's gonna figure it out. Yeah. So yeah, for everybody there's 50-minute delay due to the fair play reasons. We are following the immediate feed.
yeah.
All right, Rook h1, Rook
Maybe he
f7,
wants to go Rook h3, Rook g3, and then what?
g4.
Yeah.
Fight until the very end. Here, here, here. G4?
I mean, the F3 pawn.
But I mean, rook F4 just attacks the
at some
pawn.
point. Yeah.
King C6, A6, build a brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just maybe put it on the screen. So, let's say black goes here, here, King C6, here, takes. Oh, sorry, let me not blunder the pawn. Oh, wait, actually...
And it's not that easy.
Rook
Yeah,
H2.
Yeah, which also has... Maybe you now want to go at some point H4 as well, yeah?
Yeah, you cannot take it. I'm gonna play A6.
Okay, he did that similar, or like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but... Not much to do here, yeah.
Yeah.
But, okay. Kozakowski is gonna give it a try. Like, again, zero risk for him.
Mm-hmm.
Both players are already approaching the time scramble. 7 minutes for white, less than 4 minutes for black.
Mm-hmm.
Does Pidluzny have any chances for GM norm?
For GM, I don't think so, but he's an FM, so for
for
IM,
IM.
definitely. Yeah.
So maybe he could get an IM.
I think he needs 1 point out of the last 2 games, so either 2 draws or winning 1, so...
Yeah.
Unless he gets a super strong opponent, and then he's, like, average race.
Yeah, me being a GM, I already have forgotten what it feels like to get an IM on.
Yeah, but he also doesn't have GM opponents, so it will not...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's IM norms as well. I somehow automatically think everybody's going for the GM norm. Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Okay.
So he... But this is the position on the board, yeah?
Yeah. Like... Kozakowski's only idea is this rook h3, rook g3.
I think rook h3 and the rook f4 is on the board, yeah?
Really? Oh,
Yep.
My apologies. All right, there you go. A5.
Okay. You...
I don't like that move.
That's kind of committal, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably is nothing, but I can
Very
put my
committal.
king on a4 and...
Yeah, why I don't like it? Let me explain you. If you play king c6, I play king f4, like in some lines,
Yeah.
like king
I'll go
b6,
back.
I go here. And if you take it here, I take it here, there's 2 pawns under
Yeah.
attack. That's what I don't like it. You play king c6, I take the pawn on a5. So I think this pawn on a5 is a bit too far advanced.
Yeah.
I mean, Engine still gives here a draw. Yeah, Engine says, like, you can play king c6, king a5,
It's all chilled.
rook h1, king a4. It's a draw down a pawn. But
Yeah, you don't want to go for that, yeah?
this suggests that there are some chances
Yep, for sure.
for Kozakowski. Yeah, so I think that this a5 Engine is not gonna say it's anything special, but I think it made sense to even keep it here on a7. Just play king c6,
Yeah.
maybe a6 if you really have to, because I don't think that white can walk into a mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And then what, yeah?
and then what? We'll see if it's gonna really matter.
Yeah, because king g3 was played super fast, so...
I think Lulu now realizes that this was a mouse slip. He shouldn't have done that.
And the time's ticking.
And the person who is standing in front, you should know there's a camera. Thank you.
Yeah.
So king c6. All right.
If I go king a4, I guess you have to go back, yeah?
I think king a4 is going to happen here. So Kozakowski probably feels like, oh, there's a tiny chance.
But there's some d5 concrete. No, but
d5
that doesn't
threatening
help
nothing.
me. Yep.
Let's maybe put it on the board. Yeah, so here you play d5. I don't have to take.
You do nothing and then... Yeah.
I just take it. There's the advantage, by the way.
Yeah.
So king a4. If you go...
I have to go back then.
I think so. I mean, you can threaten with some checkmate if I take, but now comes
Then
rook
rook
g3.
and yeah.
And you go back. And I take and just like that I'm up a pawn.
Now you have to be careful already.
Sudden opportunity. that might have major implications
Yep.
to the
King
overall
B3.
rankings. King b6 is
Yes.
played. Angel says, no, it's all good. I am having my doubts.
Okay, but now you need to move with white though, because
For g3, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't get a better shot, right, than this.
Yep.
I mean, maybe he can try to some Zugzwang, make a Zugzwang move, like
Yeah, I was thinking, can you give him
hit
more
on the
white?
board and say it's your move. How can I do that? Like
B3 or
rook h1, rook h2, rook h3. Black is gonna do the same to you.
Yeah, he's probably gonna, yeah.
Because let's put it this way. Let's say here, here. b5 would get this position.
Yeah. Because you don't want to put your king on a6, so...
Because with a king on a6, this would be somehow better for white.
Yeah.
Huh? You see?
Yep.
I mean, there's always, of course, we cannot completely rule out that after rook g3, black can play rook f6.
That's what I was thinking as well. Can you... And then if I go rook g5 now, if you go king a6, then yeah, the g4 plan
there
can...
There's rook f3 and rook b3, so I go back. You go here, I protect pawn. You go, let's say here, I play g4.
Like... Okay.
Not a dead draw.
Yeah, not super easy.
Not a
he's
dead
going
draw.
back immediately. What is this? He's doing the triangulation.
He is.
Yep. Okay, I can also triangulate with my king if I really want to now. To be
Yeah,
some.
yeah.
But it's like worth a try, yeah?
No, it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's only because of f5. There was like zero ideas for white.
Yeah. Valeri left, so maybe he...
For
he wanted to score
score
sheets
sheet.
already.
Well, I think it's the second time we're seeing that.
Yeah, the arbiter came together with him. But it means he's ready to play, yeah? Maybe he didn't want the score sheet before. He was like, oh, okay, whatever, it's gonna be a draw.
Move
Yeah, because there's
54.
a lot of moves still, yeah?
You know,
He's fighting.
this is like, it reminds me a very nice story. A good friend of mine, Igor Kovalenko, once played in European Championships, individual championships, final round. Kovalenko has a great tournament. He's like in top 3 or very close to top 3. He's playing with black against Alexei Gogonov.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's playing with black. And you would think when you're playing in such a strong tournament, you know, all the top boards, even if you're not getting a championship title, you're going to make draws, you're going to share very nice prizes like 10,000 euros, etc. Right? So Kovalenko arrives at the board. He has like 3 pens. He has like chocolate, apple, banana, couple of soft drinks, etc. And he puts it like in everything next to each other, like a long list. And poor opponent is looking at him like, oh no. Oh,
We
no.
are here to play, yeah? For a long
The
time.
guy here is for 7 hours.
Yeah.
And
this was
Kovalenko won.
Yeah, nice.
He won. Yeah.
So this was a
Very
power
cool.
move.
What?
So this was a power move by Valeri, just
Yeah.
bringing the score sheet thing. Like we're gonna stay here.
Yeah. Like you're getting really ready. But you know, it's so funny because it has such a psychological effect to the opponents, right?
Yeah.
And he's like thinking, you know, maybe no, just let's just play, right?
Yeah, I
He
like
got the
that.
silver medal that year. I remember he told me this. Yeah,
So he was proud of it.
yeah, he's very proud. Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Okay, so black didn't let the triangulation thing work. Yeah,
No, I mean, it was worth a shot.
yeah,
so
no, for sure. Yeah.
we tried the triangulation. So Kazakowski says, "Hey, look, this is triangulation," and Plednoz is like, "Yeah, check it out. I can also do it, right?"
Exactly.
So King
Okay,
A4, King
like
B6,
that.
and it's got to be Rook G3. We are
Yeah.
getting there.
I mean, he can include some b3, but I don't think that helps him. Yeah.
B3?
I mean, just to
No,
give
no,
away
no,
the
no.
moves. So,
No,
like it's not a good waiting move.
You gotta try. You gotta try Rook G3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then you would actually run into checkmate. Mm-hmm. Okay, now he has to decide, is he going for rook h4 or is he trying to stay passive with rook f6?
Big decision. I don't know.
And he doesn't know that computer says they're both fine.
I would say he's gonna play rook f6
Yeah.
because rook f6 allows you to keep the pawn. He knows he's supposed to be active.
Yeah.
Like that's the rule in rook in games. You have to be active, but at the cost of a pawn.
Yeah.
And is rook f6 really passive? Because you play passive, you can become active. Like,
Yeah.
and this was not supposed to happen. Like, I think he's gonna play rook f6 here.
Yeah. Because also, if you play rook f6, you think that, okay, directly g4s are probably not working unless you can defend your f3 or, okay.
Yeah.
You don't see anything like directly wrong with it.
Yeah, as one of our chat members says, rook f6 is a human move.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But still, it's not a decision you can take lightly. So
Yeah.
I think he is gonna make sure. Yeah, he does it.
Mm-hmm.
Rook
Okay.
f6 is played, and now white's advantage is 0.17.
We are improving. It was 0.0.
This is a major improvement from 0.00 to 0.17.
Okay, but rook g5 is a move you can make fast, yeah?
Yeah.
And then black has to sit and do nothing, which is with
This is what he has decided.
king a6, yeah?
He has decided to sit and do nothing.
Because king a6 is the only move that you can actually wait with.
Yeah. Hey, Annette in the chat. Yeah, everybody, by the way, who is following the action, how are you doing? I think it's going to be a longer day. Like, it feels like this rook in game is going to continue for a while.
Yeah.
And Kozakowski has some hope. He was not supposed to have it.
You wanted to be done 20 minutes ago. So.
Oh, I wanted to go some dinner.
Yeah.
Already. And now we can't do it. We actually found this great restaurant.
Which one?
Armenia.
Okay.
Do you know it?
What's the name? Like the name's Armenia?
That's the name.
Oh, okay.
Armenia. It's Armenian restaurant.
Okay.
And me and Nikita went there yesterday, and they had some very nice soup.
Okay. Yeah.
Really nice, some typical Armenian soup, and we're definitely gonna try today some shashlik
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
It's very nice,
Pärnu
affordable prices.
Has a lot of restaurants.
Yeah, and I think there was some live music as well.
Nice. Yeah.
Maybe not live, just music. Yeah.
Just good music. Yeah.
No, just good music.
Yeah.
I love Pärnu. Like in the evening, there's a lot of places around and open. And what is it today? I think it's Friday. I think also the streets will be flooded. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Because the weather is nice. At least it's not raining. Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I can't see outside because
I
today
see
it was a
it's
bit
not
cloudy.
raining. Yeah, but not raining. So.
No, I mean mostly we were blessed with the good weather here.
Yeah.
But August, yeah, the evenings are getting somehow colder. Yeah.
But actually, it's good because last year it was very warm. I think we had the festival like 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
And it was really warm. It was like 30 degrees.
Oh.
Which meant like it was also warm in the playing hall, in the hotels. So I think this year is actually better weather-wise.
Yeah. No, I mean plus 30 degrees is a bit too much.
Yeah, for chess. Yeah.
For chess. No, yeah, but it's too much.
Yeah.
I think it should be like a cap. 25 degrees
Yeah, no.
Celsius and not more. Like 25 is already actually a bit too much. Unless you're going to the beach.
Yeah.
That's the only exception.
Yeah, I agree.
So
the question is, are you doing something immediately or are you trying to shuffle a little bit? I'm not sure you can, but...
I don't think he has so much time actually to shuffle. Yeah, like he has only 3 minutes.
Yeah, and the king moves don't give you more triangles, don't give you anything extra.
I think he's trying to figure out, does he keep the king on a4?
Or bring it to protect
Bring it to
d3.
c3?
Yep.
Like, he might need protecting the pawn on d3.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking, is there some Zugzwang ideas here?
Yeah.
Is there some g3, f4 ideas here? By the way, I can show you this maybe. Can I play g3 here and f4? Right, this would be some funny stuff.
Okay,
In some lines.
I'll take, yeah.
Yeah. So the idea is here I'm taking on
Okay.
g6
I'll
and I'm taking it here.
do this.
And that being said, can I try with can I try triangulation?
Again, yeah.
Wait, how do I do that? Yeah, okay, he goes for it, my man. So I was thinking, like, can I get this position? Play g3, play f4. He takes it, assuming black has to take it, which he doesn't. Then the king is very far.
Yeah. Oh, that's winning. Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, the point is black doesn't have to do all of those things. And now there's something, right?
Oh.
No, there's something. Rook f4 and rook g6.
Yeah, you have to be careful already and
Yeah,
calculate
yeah.
everything, yeah?
There are some ideas. So, and he is trying. Like, this is not your dead draw. Wait. He did not do that?
No, black went to c6, yeah?
Yeah, but this is then he succeeded. Wait, this was the position, right?
Yeah.
So king a3, king b6, king b3, king c6. I think he succeeds. King c4, king b6, and g3. Ah, wait, but the pawn on d3 is
Now
under
I can
attack.
take it, yeah?
Is it? Yeah?
Oh.
Ah, you can take it. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's silly. No, I tried to find some ideas, but
Yeah, I mean, okay, those are probably the ideas that he's also thinking about, so...
okay. Oh well.
Okay, if I'm trying the other idea, then going to c3.
It was raining earlier near Tallinn today.
Yeah.
We have Estonians or somebody who's in Estonia in
Yeah.
the chat. We were having some clouds here in Pärnu. Like, I had a feeling it's gonna rain,
Yeah.
but mostly, yeah, we were having pretty good weather the entire week.
Yep. Okay, so...
2 minutes.
Yeah, he has thought...
Yes, less time, actually.
Yeah, he had a time advantage, like, I don't know, whatever, 7 minutes or something, but... Now that's even.
It looks like it's raining everywhere. Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell what's happening outside. Like, we're sitting in a room,
Yeah.
pretty closed space. We have a window here, but we can't tell what's the
You
weather
can see
outside.
the other building, but it's not pouring. I can see that.
Okay. King c3.
April rain.
April rain. King c3.
Okay. So he's maybe going for a g3 or g4 idea, so.
Yeah. I think g3 f4.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, wait. Maybe he wants to play king d7.
Okay. But no.
Can I play down g3?
Maybe. I mean, you can also try some other, and then I'm going back to c6 then. If you go, like, I don't know, king
Right.
c2 or something.
Can I? I want to go here.
Okay, let's try.
You go here.
Let's assume, yeah.
And I go
Then it's some,
here.
yeah.
No?
You're losing.
What I'm losing? Ah, yeah,
You
black can
can't,
just take the pawn.
Yeah. And e6 is not hanging anymore.
And if I go with a king here, king f7, I go here with the king. I don't know. Only move for black.
Well,
Yeah, like
okay.
there are resources here.
Yeah, for sure.
This is not a dead draw. Let me tell you this. It's not a dead draw.
What if I try to be like really smart? I'll go king c2. If now you okay, he did g4 immediately.
He plays g4. Okay, yeah, I mean, this was our original idea. I already forgot about it. Like,
yeah.
I was trying to find something else. This was, of course, the entire idea. Like, then I noticed this g3 f4.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if Valerie here had like half an hour, he would think about extra ideas like bring the king, g3 f4, b3, rook h3, etc. But no, he just has to try something.
Okay. And the bar is dropping again.
Why? No, I think it's
No,
okay.
it went up for a sec, like up to, I don't know, 0.6, but then now it's coming, it went back to something.
So
I know.
takes, and rook h5, probably.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. No, the a5 pawn is still weak at some point, so.
Why is it thinking? I mean, it's not like rook g6, rook g4 is a better move because you need the rook in front of the pawn. I think there's just one move here.
Why is the...
No, there's no choice. I'm a bit surprised that Dollar is thinking here. Okay, he's making a move. There you go.
Yep.
We're seeing a very nice Grandmaster grind.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen such an endgame.
Yeah. Like this is where you get to feel the Grandmaster strength. Like you always fight it out at the very end. You never relax early. And this move a5 give all of this as a possibility to Kozakowski. Like out of nothing, things start.
He doesn't look bored anymore.
No, like now I think he feels like this is the best shot. Psychologically also for Pedluzhny, it must be very unpleasant. Like I don't think he suspects that he's doing like terribly badly, but this was never supposed to happen.
Yeah. Okay, he's thinking about what? You have to put your rook
first.
on h3.
First, you start put the rook behind.
Yeah, that would be like the automatic move. Oh.
Engine says something else
good.
actually.
D5.
D5.
But that's
dropping a pawn.
Yeah. Maybe you have some king to 6.
No, D5. I don't think it's going to happen. It's not
that's
real.
way more
it's
human.
just not real.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it on the screen. So this is what the silly engine was saying. Oh, rook h3 is a mistake. How it's a mistake. So engine was saying D5 is a move. It's just not the move you can play with a couple of minutes on the clock. So first you see there's this move.
Yep.
This move takes. And now the engine says in this position, engine says down a pawn. It's all good.
Yeah.
You just play this position.
But you're also not sure that this is a draw in any way, so yeah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. So of course, rook h3 was played.
Yeah.
Rook h7, king c6. The rook h3 is not a mistake. h5, h6, probably. Watch out for d5. No, d5 is going to happen anyway. I think black should be kind of safe. This d5 is a resource. So h5, h6, there's going to be d5. This is a threat. And if at some point black's going to play rook h8, h7, there might be king b7. Let me just put it on the board. h5, d5. That's a threat. This is a pin.
Yep.
Takes. I give you a check. You walk away somewhere, and there's e4.
I mean, it's
actually
still continuing. Yeah?
It is continuing. I'm seeing, yeah. I'm not showing you pure engine lines here. Take. What on earth? This just makes no sense. Why not king c4? Yeah, this is a line you're never gonna see. So I can tell you this.
Yeah.
So I could have some fun. Why not take on d5? Oh, this is cute. Look at this.
Yep.
Very nice.
You're exactly one tempo too slow.
Wow. This line, you won't see it in the game.
That's a safe bet.
All right. Rook h8. So, big decision for Gleb to play d5. Very big decision. So, he sees d5, takes, rook h6. And to evaluate these consequences, even a very, very expensive grandmaster might have difficulties. So, is there other move? The other move is a4 and then d5. So, engine says anything else is losing. Losing. So, you cannot stand and do nothing. You do this.
And I'll just go, yeah.
And you lose. So white is advancing h5, king b7, h6. This does not work. According to the engine, king b3, king a4, king a5, you're gonna collect a pawn. So maybe if I play a4.
Maybe I'll now.
Oh wait, can I actually do this? Just a second. Rook h1, or maybe let me start with a4. Yeah, a4. I think it makes sense. h5 and rook h1. Is this a draw?
Okay, I'll go h6. How are you?
Or maybe rook h2. Rook h2, h6, king b7.
Yeah, I'll go h7.
But there's rook d8.
Yeah, I'll get 2 of the pawns and then.
You can't do that.
Yep. So maybe he will get to there by process of elimination, because you kind of see that you can't just wait. You have to do something.
I don't know. Like, standing and doing nothing, it makes a lot of sense. He could find it, but do not underestimate. This is the second game of the day. This is round number 8.
Yep.
He knows he made a mistake. This was never supposed to happen. And can please the person move who is standing in front?
I actually even told them that make sure that there is nobody in front, but I think nobody has read it yet.
So is he gonna find it? He finds it. He plays d5.
I mean, but it's still gonna continue.
Time is definitely a factor. d5 was necessary move.
Yep.
But the game continues.
Yeah, you have to take it, I assume, yeah.
Yeah, either with the e takes or c takes. I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So this is the idea. Can we also not rule out the idea of walking with a king and playing h6, and h7?
We also cannot rule it out. Yeah, we can't rule it out.
Yeah, like can I do this?
Okay, he needs to make a move. Yep, he took.
But the pawn on b2 is going to be lost, I think. Yeah, I cannot do it.
Yeah, you're too slow, yeah.
Too slow. I'm going to lose one of the pawns, and this pawn is not so far. So I can't. Yeah, I can't. So I have to. Rook h6 also is a very nasty move.
He took with the d pawn, I think.
Yeah?
Yep.
D takes, D takes.
Oh, what?
That's a check we did not see.
Yeah.
That's a smart check. King b6, c takes on e4, and what's the idea? I would have thought this check made sense,
yeah.
but okay. Mr. Sir in the jacket. You're blocking the view for the commentators.
I really want to see this.
Would you kindly move to the right or left?
Yes, looking.
Yes, we're talking to you. He can't hear us, I'm afraid. You're blocking the view, sir. I'm sure you're having a great view yourself. We don't. we don't have a great view. Okay. He doesn't hear me.
Yeah. Okay, what? That's...
Rook d8. Why not king b6?
Yeah, that king d6 is a surprising move, but...
Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe king d6, rook d5 is going to be e4.
Oh, okay.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Takes e4.
I mean, I have... yeah. h5 doesn't do anything.
No, there's no ideas here anymore. I think Valerie had to try rook h6.
Yeah.
Like, this was... It's a very difficult moment, of course. Like here, I think he had to try this. Takes, give a check. He had to try this.
Yeah.
And now, wherever the king goes, I don't know where it goes. Here, takes, here. Research this position. Yeah, like, it's probably still a draw.
Yeah.
Like this line, yeah? E takes on d3. It's probably a draw. No matter how you look.
Okay, but what if I'm taking it with a pawn now? It doesn't really change much, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna win with those pawns.
Yeah, there's a position repeat.
Oh, okay, he's probably gonna make a move. He's not gonna.
35 seconds for white. Rook d8, king c6, doesn't change anything.
I just wanted to get the time.
C takes on d5, the problem is king c7 and e4. Wait, actually, can I do that?
Oh, not go, yeah. Not go
Here,
rook
here, and
d8.
here.
Maybe I go back with my king and.
I just
What
play
are you
king
doing
d6,
then?
yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. King d5. I would not still say it's a dead draw. No, I wouldn't do that. I would find ways. like this. Give some check.
No, but I take the other
Put the
pawn
rook
now.
here. I would play this.
But can I not take the h pawn
Ah, you
instead
can.
of the d pawn, and then I don't think you have any
Maybe
ideas.
you can, yeah.
I took with the pawn.
Maybe you can.
Mm-hmm.
So here. Yeah, but there's always the, yeah, you maybe rook h8. e4
But where now?
and h5.
Okay, I will take. I'm not sure
With
with
what?
what. Yeah,
Yeah, with
that's
what?
a good question.
With what? Rook takes on d3.
Nope.
Ah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Here, here. No. I'm bad.
I mean, I
Ah,
think you
king
can take
c5.
the pawn.
Yeah, king
which
c5.
makes a lot
Rook
of sense.
h7 and yeah, you cut off the king.
Yep.
No, 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 no. Not yet a dead draw.
Okay, we're seeing this.
Not yet a dead draw. So h5.
Yep.
Play h5. Black has to find a move here.
And what if he takes with the pawn? Then it's fine, probably. Yeah.
He takes on d3 could be a move. What about I advance my pawn? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There you go. The only move c4. I'm gonna play h7. Who said a dead draw?
Now you have the d pawn. Yep.
No, no, no.
Okay.
It's a draw.
We are
But
playing.
black has to play a4, which makes no sense. You're never
Yeah.
gonna see. Or
King
king d7, and you're not gonna see that. I think there's a very good chance that Pedluzhny is gonna make a mistake. A very good chance.
Unless you get to a point where you're like e3 and you calculate it.
E3 is also a move.
Yeah.
But this is so
It's
difficult.
hard to make, yeah.
Yeah,
That was not the plan why you went d4.
no, you're looking, how do I take the pawn?
Yeah.
You're looking, I think he might take e takes on d3. Like e3, yeah, why? Why
Yeah.
would I ignore the pawn? Like, if I can take the pawn on d3, why would I play e3?
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult.
Like you can figure out why it's bad with the rook, but with the pawn it's not super clear.
You give him 10 minutes, he's going to figure it out.
yeah,
You
for
give him only 1 minute. There's a very real chance he might misplay this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure our dearest friend has an amazing view to the board, but we do not. Yeah, there's a camera behind you, my friend. Oh, Jesus. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Big moment here. I can easily see him making a mistake. I'll be very impressed
Yeah.
if he doesn't make a mistake. Very impressed. He finds it.
Oh.
I'm
nice.
officially
Yeah.
impressed.
Nice.
Really good.
But e3 is probably more like possible to find compared to the other ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, very, very nice play. And now the point is this king is somehow away from the pawn.
Oh,
And-
it's still not over. Yeah.
No, not over. h6,
Okay, now e2. Yeah.
e2. Rook h1 says engine.
Rook h1 is smarter because e2 I will go with my
Yeah.
king maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, rook h1, and then rook e8 is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Rook
Yeah.
h1 is very precise.
Yep.
So Kazakowski managed to ask Pedluzhny some very difficult moves.
For sure.
Yeah, so this is how grandmasters play, and you're hoping that in the long run, that there you go, rook h1. But Luzhin is not making mistakes. I like it. This has a GM quality.
Okay, so now you have to go rook e8.
Yeah, otherwise, of course,
Nothing
here
makes sense. Yeah.
so the black gets some ideas. Rook e8 is the only move for white not to lose. Actually, only move.
Yeah, but okay, you kind of.
It's gonna be very difficult not to. Oh, well, actually, h7, not
H7
h7.
is a move, yeah.
H7 is king d7.
Oh,
And
that's
black
plausible. The black
wins.
as well.
And black wins. You can't play h7 here. It's only rook e8. I hope Valerie doesn't do this. He's like thinking first, let me play h7 then rook e8.
Yeah, I'll win a tempi or something, yeah.
Oh, this could be really crazy if he would do this. You gotta play rook e8 here. Is he gonna find it? I mean, 15 seconds. Oh my goodness, is he really gonna play h7? He plays. What did he play? I mean, due to this anonymous sir, I'm not seeing what he played.
Oh yeah, rook
He played rook e8.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and then king d6 was also probably quite precise because you're not letting me.
King d6. Let me just pull it on the analysis. So h7 was like a smart way to expect e2 rook e8, but there's king d7 and suddenly black would win. Totally crazy. Yeah, so there's no rook e8. You can win this pawn, but this pawn advances. Crazy. Okay, it didn't happen. Rook e8, king d6, king c4.
Okay, you're gonna give a check, I guess.
Still continues. It still continues.
Yep.
Right. So, what else are we seeing here? What other ideas? Rook takes on h6. Rook takes on e3. Rook h4 check. Rook h4 check. Very smart check. Because I think there was an idea. If you would take on h6, I'm going to take on e3, and I'm threatening rook e6.
Yeah.
Rook h4 is rook e4. I have realistic ideas here. So here, but Luzhin is making a lot of very precise moves. Finally, he's gone.
Yeah, finally.
Thank you.
The arbiter saw that. I told him to move the person.
Oh, it was like only half an hour ago, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You can't play rook e4, I think. Yeah. King d5.
Now can I take? If I don't see anything wrong, then I want to take, yeah?
King takes on d5 is a move. Rook takes on h6 is a move. We are getting someplace close to a thing which is called the draw.
Yeah.
But again, please, the viewers, do not mix up these two things. Drawish position and the draw.
Yeah.
These are two completely different things. We just saw like a couple of very human ways how either of the players could lose. Very human, especially in a time scramble.
Okay, they exchange the pawns.
Rook takes on h3, king takes on d5, probably.
I'll take on a5.
Maybe I could activate rook. This move is very precise.
Right now?
Yeah. I think so. Rook b2, b3, rook b2.
Yeah, and I can't come with my king to protect it.
Because if you play king d5, wait a second. 0.08 advantage for white. 0.08.
Yeah. I mean, you will get the a5 pawn, yeah, but
The game continues.
probably not. You don't want the a5, you want the c5 if I...
Okay, it's back to 0.00.
We lost them.
Yeah.
0.08 advantage, yeah.
Rook b2.
Okay.
We're heading to the final moves. b3, I suppose.
I mean, you can give a check, but I think then the issue is that before taking on b2, I'll give the c2 check first.
After b3 what?
No, I meant like you can give a check with your white's rook and then take on c5, but then black will give a check on c2.
Oh, yeah, this is very
taking
nice.
it.
Check. Let's say king e5, take.
No check.
And it seems like there are some ideas.
Yep.
Obviously, it's a draw. But this check is very precise.
Yeah.
And that's it. After that, no more questions. Takes, king, etc. So it's just a draw.
I mean,
This king is good
doing
off.
something similar-ish.
King e6.
No, you can't really protect the b pawn.
b3,
I can
rook
even go
b2,
rook
maybe
b2. Yeah.
king c4, rook
Check.
c2, king f4. No, there's already... Kozakowski is running out of ideas.
Yeah.
He is running out of ideas, but I think that it was worth it, absolutely, to give it a try. And I think this game was like a true model game for anyone who thinks that there's nothing to do in rook king games.
Yeah.
You keep running, you keep playing, the opponent loses his focus for one moment, like he plays this a5, and suddenly out of the thin air you have some realistic ideas. And it was Pedluzhny who like managed to compose himself in this pretty difficult moment, this e3. Yeah, he found this move. There was a very realistic chance he might not be able to make it. And again, rook h1, the move after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good defense.
Very good defense.
Okay, there's nothing else to do.
King takes on c5. So
you can take the a5 pawn as well, and then I'm relatively sure that Pedluzhny knows how to do the 6th rank defense, so...
Let's see how far they're going to give it a try. I think rook c2 check is pretty precise. He can take on b2.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Ah, he did.
He just takes it, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, maybe now it's not that much difference, because there is no rook e8 check, really, that would do anything.
Okay, 6, and what's the fastest way to play this to a draw? Rook a8, I think rook c2 check.
Yep.
I think that should do it. I think that Valerie has absolutely no reason to be unhappy. Like, he got pretty realistic chances. I know that I've been in this situation myself a couple of times. Like, you give it a try, you feel like suddenly you have some realistic chances, but there's a draw. They agree to draw.
Yeah.
Like, but the opponent finds all the perfect defensive moves, and there's like, okay, right, okay, fine, I give it a try. Maybe some other time it would have worked, but today it did not work because Gleb Pedluzhny, despite his young age, he was leading a very, very good defense in the very end.
Exactly. So definitely deserved.
So,
Okay.
what does it mean? What are the current standings?
So we have one person, Nikita Meshkos, with 6.5 points. So he's still the sole leader. And then we have Sebastian Bogner, Valery Kozakowski, Gleb Pedluzhny, Daniel Kopilov, Tomas Laurusis, and Krzysztof Jakubowski with 6 points. So
I'm sorry, I lost the count. How many people?
6 people.
6 people. So one person, one leader, 6.5. Then we have the peloton with 6 followers. It was the peloton, yeah? The peloton was the followers. Or the peloton was the leader group.
I'm not sure.
I used to follow the cycling. I don't remember.
Actually, this was the last game, so we do have the pairings for now.
No, don't tell the pairings. Don't tell the
okay.
pairings
Yeah,
because
okay.
you want to save Nikita because in case he's watching the broadcast, I know he was following it a couple of times. He doesn't want to know the pairings for the final round before the next day.
Oh, so he watches it in the morning.
So in case Nikita, you're watching this,
this is
don't
for
watch
you,
this. Anyway,
okay.
Let's talk about what's in store for us tomorrow.
So we have a morning round, yeah.
The morning round, the final round. It starts at 10 a.m. local time, which is 9 a.m. Central European Summer Time. But we are going to start our coverage 1 hour later.
Yep.
1 hour later, so at 10 a.m. Central European Summer Time, or if you are from Americas, well, very sorry, it's going to be very early morning for you, but if you want to follow the Keres Memorial, you're going to have to wake up and see who is going to win the tournament. Is it going to be Grandmaster Nikita Meshkov from Latvia, or Valery Kozakowski, or some other Grandmaster, or maybe perhaps Gleb Pedluzhny, or perhaps one of the other guys with 6 points out of 8. You're going to have to see it for yourself, but we are wrapping up the coverage for today. Margaret, some final remarks, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited for tomorrow already, because there's definitely people want to win. The one who wins has a good shot to win the whole thing.
You're going to have to see it yourself, the viewers. So once again, thank you for watching today, and I hope you're going to come back tomorrow. But we are saying goodbyes to you